All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are live. The final game of the regular season. The Detroit Pistons are taking on the Indiana Pacers. Quentin Jackson, Ethan Thompson, Kobe Brown, Jalen Slauson, and Micah Potter, the starting lineup for the Indiana Pacers. We got Detroit Pistons basketball ready to rock and roll here. Tobias Harris at the top of the key. Feeds Cade Cunningham. Paul Reed sets the screen. Cade looking to operate for the first possession for the Pistons here. Cade drives inside here. Shot is blocked by the Pacers. Gets his own rebound, though. Kicks it back outside to Tobias Harris. Tobias drives inside the paint. Shot is no good. Boarded by the Pacers. Pacers back the other way here. Top of the key here goes Potter. One-on-one here. Looking to get things ready to rock and roll here on the right wing here. Pacers get it back out to Potter. Top of the key. Swings it around here to Jackson. Jackson sizing up Tobias Harris, driving inside here. Layup is no good. Tobias gets the rebound, feeds it over to Cade Cunningham. In transition goes Asar Thompson. Asar Thompson has it one-on-one here. On the left wing here, finds Paul Reed inside here for the layup, and the Pistons are on the board. What's going on, Jimmy? What's up, Super Adam? Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Welcome to the stream, folks. Pacers get it back here on the right wing here, driving baseline, finds inside. It's nearly blocked by Asar Thompson. It goes down, though, for the first basket of the game to Jackson. 10:48 left to play in the first quarter here. Cade Cunningham has it on the right wing here, looking to drive inside here all the way to the basket. Finds Paul Reed underneath here for another layup. Paul Reed kicking us off with the first four Pistons points of the game here. Pacers looking to get it back the other way here. Kick it back out to Potter. Potter squares up for three. That is off the mark, boarded by Duncan Robinson. Feeds Cade Cunningham in transition over to Asar Thompson. Asar Thompson on the right wing looking to size up the Pacers defense. Stripped away by the Pacers down low here. Intercepted by Kobe Brown. Over to Thompson for three. That shot is off the mark. Potter grabs the rebound. Another second chance opportunity for Kobe. Off the mark again, boarded by Tobias Harris. Tobias has it in transition here for the Pistons on the left wing here. Looks like they're going to call a foul away from the basketball on the Pacers. Going to be Pistons basketball out of bounds. Yeah, this would be a ginormous win for the Pistons. That would get them to 60 wins the final regular season game, and that would only happen for the third time ever in Pistons franchise history. No Jalen Duren here. Pistons put up a shot off the mark, no good, boarded by the Pacers. Up the other way here goes Potter, top of the key here, looking against Paul Reed. Paul Reed nearly deflects it. He steals it in the transition here, back the other way here. Paul Reed all the way to the basket. It's going to be, I believe, a goaltending on the Pacers. It's going to be 6 straight points for B-ball Paul Reed, a 6-2 basketball game. Pacers, I believe, were a 16.5 point underdog heading into this one, and again, they're missing pretty much their entire starting five as well. They've had countless amount of injuries down to the throughout the regular season. I believe we got a timeout underway here. So the Pacers are going to call a timeout. We're going to head to our first commercial break, man. Appreciate you guys will stop into the stream, like and subscribe if you guys are new. If you're here to vote in the poll as well, who do you think is going to win this game, Pacers or Pistons? This is going to be, I think, my 60th or 61st game of the regular season calling the Detroit Pistons, so hopefully you guys have been entertained by it. Cannot wait until the NBA postseason begins. I believe the Pistons are going to have their first game of the postseason Sunday, April 19th. Now, we don't know who we're going to play quite just yet. The Pistons have locked up the number one seed in the Eastern Conference. There is a multiple amount of teams that the Pistons could potentially face. You got the Heat possibly, the Hornets locked in both the 9 and 10 seeds. You got the Sixers as well fighting down to the wire as well. So there's a lot of different options, maybe the Orlando Magic as well. And we shall find out who the 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 games are after today's NBA slate. I think you're going to have them throughout the week. The 8-9 game, I believe, is next Friday. So the Pistons are going to be watching that game pretty closely to see who their matchup's going to be. And then you're going to have playoff postseason basketball in the Motor City once again for the second straight season, man. But honestly did not expect the Pistons to do this well. You know, we're coming off a 6 seed last year. We faced the New York Knicks. Went down to the wire pretty competitively. We took them to game, we lost in game 6, right? Yeah, game 6. I think it was 4-2. And, you know what? It is what it is. We're still a young competitive team. A couple calls couldn't go our way, but we're ready to rock and roll, though. I think it'd be extremely disappointing if the Pistons were eliminated after the first round here. But you know what? They got two All-Stars. They got one of the best defenders in the NBA, Nassar Thompson, and they do have some three-point shooting every now and then with Tobias Harris, Duncan Robinson leading the charge here, and maybe a sprinkle of Kevin Huerter as well off the bench come postseason. But you do have a lot of veterans on your bench that can help you win games, and Tobias, I think especially, is an underrated Piston that's going to help out tremendously come the postseason. What's going on, Willie? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping in. We want to see the Hornets. Yeah, Hornets and Pistons would make a really good first round matchup, 1000% here. We're getting back from commercial break here. Pistons 6, Indiana Pacers 2. On the floor here for the Pistons, you got Tobias Duncan, Paul Reed, Cade Cunningham, Nassar Thompson. Pacers have Slauson, Potter, Thompson, Brown, and Jackson run the floor here for the Pacers. Brown leading the way here, working against Nassar Thompson at the top of the key here. Looking for the open man, finds Thompson on the left wing here, back over to Brown. Brown has it on the right wing, fires over to Thompson. Thompson fires from beyond the arc, that's off the mark. Boarded by the Pistons. Nassar Thompson has it in transition here, run the floor against Indiana's offense. Over to Paul Reed, top of the key, bothered by Potter. Down low inside Tobias Harris, swings it over to Cade Cunningham. He gets it right back to Tobias, intercepted though by the Pacers defense. Up the other way here, Brown lays it up and in. 6-4 basketball game. Pistons take a 6-4 lead. Cade Cunningham has it, top of the key here, working against Brown, looking to set something up here. Again, Cade's getting a couple game reps to get back into basketball shape before the postseason begins next Sunday for the Pistons. Over to Cade Cunningham on the left wing. Tobias Harris looking to set the screen. Paul Reed also helps out. Finds over Tobias Harris, left wide open for three. He knocks it down. Tobias Harris from beyond the arc gives the Pistons a 9-4 lead here to kick things off in the first quarter. Brown has it on the left wing here, looking to get it to Jackson. Swarmed by Cade Cunningham, though. Good defense from Cade. Off to Slauson here, top of the key. Potter fires from three. That's off the mark, boarded by Tobias Harris. Tobias looking to run the show here for the Pistons on the right wing, looking to drive baseline here. Finds Paul Reed backdoor, bothered by Potter, goes to his left, working outside of Duncan Robinson, feeds it back over to Paul Reed. Paul Reed drives and slams to the rim. B-ball Paul Reed with a terrific start to start this basketball game. What's going on, Frank? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping in. What's going on, Savage? What's going on? How we doing, guys? 7:57 left to go in the first quarter. Pacers have it. Back outside here to Brown. Brown thought about a three, working down low inside here to the Pacers. Pacers put it back up and in for a nice, easy basket. 11-6 basketball game. Brown puts it down low for the Pacers. On the right wing here goes Cade Cunningham. Cade looking over at Tobias Harris, bothered by Brown. Paul Reed sets the screen. Tobias rolls off at inside here. Left-handed layup for Tobias is good. 13-6 basketball game. Pistons up by 7. Pacers looking to run it in transition. Intercepted by the Pistons. Pistons run the fast break here. Down low to Paul Reed. Paul Reed goes right to the rack. It's going to be a blocking foul called against the Pacers on Thompson. And I think Paul Reed's going to shoot some free throws here. What a start for Paul Reed. He's your third string center on our team, but listen, you got to find a way to get Paul Reed some minutes in the postseason. You're going to have Duren and Isaiah Stewart ahead of Paul Reed, but you got to sprinkle in some minutes from Paul Reed. I genuinely believe he can add legit value to this team, and he was a big piece of our playoff minutes last year when Isaiah Stewart exited game 1 against the Knicks last season. So we're going to need him definitely down the stretch, especially with Isaiah Stewart, Jalen Duren. Those are your three bigs of this team. Even like Tolu Smith, God forbid somebody gets injured in the postseason. Every single Piston on this roster is ready to rock and roll here. 14-6 basketball game. Paul Reed's at the free throw line. He's already knocked down the first one. Second one on the way here is good. 15-6 basketball game. Appreciate you, Frank. Frank's awesome. Thanks for the kind words, dude. Pacers have it, top of the key here. Jackson looking to operate for the Pacers down the stretch over to Brown. Pacers have it on the right wing here. It's going to be a bad pass backcourt violation from Indiana. It's going to be a turnover. Pistons are going to get it back here. Paul Reed already has 10 points for the Pistons in the first quarter here. Absolutely outstanding work. 7:04 left to go in the first quarter here. Pistons take a 9-point lead. We'll see what happens in terms of the minute usage that JB Bickerstaff does. Cade, step back three on the way is off the mark. To see how long the starters play, maybe down to the wire. If they pull him out at the second half, we'll see what he does here down the stretch. But everybody knows what they're playing for. Obi Toppin fires from three. That's off the mark, boarded by Asar Thompson. Back the other way, here come the Pistons, working against Toppin, fires over to Tobias Harris. Tobias drives inside, left-handed layup for Tobias Harris is good. We got a 17-6 basketball game, Pistons up by 11. Asar tried to steal it away here from the Pacers against Jackson. He's going to get called for a reach-in foul, though, on the fast break. It's going to be Pacers basketball out of bounds. If you guys are new to the stream, do me a favor, like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys all stopping into the action. Welcome to the show. Thomas says, love that we're healthy going into the playoffs, 1,000%. And we need to hopefully stay healthy for hopefully 3 months, because you got April, May, and maybe even June to see if the Pistons can make a deep run to the postseason. And health is a giant priority. Obi Toppin fires from the left wing. He knocks down the triple. Pistons 17, Pacers 9, 6:18 left to go in the first quarter here. Cade Cunningham has it, finds Paul Reed inside here. Paul Reed goes to his right. Layup off the window is good. Beat ball, Paul Reed. What a terrific first quarter showing from the man, the myth, the legend himself. What's going on, Wesley? How you doing? 6 minutes left to go in the first quarter. 12 points for Paul Reed in the first quarter. Love to see it. Pacers put up a three. It's going to be deflected by Asar Thompson. Now they're going to call a really late foul on Asar Thompson on the three-point attempt, and I believe the Pacers are going to shoot 3 free throws here. Asar maybe is challenging this to JB Bickerstaff. Now they're going to say they're going to let it go. They think it was an actual foul here. So it's going to be Pacers basketball at the free throw line. A good closeout from Asar Thompson, and he maybe got his fingertips on the release when he let go of the basketball, but kind of a tough situation there. Pacers missed the first free throw. Browns at the free throw line. 19-9 basketball game. Pistons clinched the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference last week against the Sixers. And they're looking for 60 wins today. If they could do that, that'd be the 3rd time ever in franchise history where they would get 60 wins in one season. Bench playing to expand the bench during the playoffs, 10-12. Yeah, it's going to be huge. If guys off the bench can deliver while the Pistons starters are off the floor here in the playoffs, 1,000%. Pacers knock down the free throw. It's a 19-11 basketball game. Final game of the regular season across the NBA here. Cade Cunningham working down low. Inside floater is off the mark. Paul Reed tried to grab the rebound. It's going to be a foul call committed underneath. I believe they're going to get Huff against Paul Reed here. And I think he's going to shoot some free throws here. What a start for Paul Reed. What's going on, C-Man? How you doing? Welcome to the show, dude. Welcome to the party. Hopefully you guys are having a good Sunday. Masters Sunday. By the way, let me know how the leaderboard's doing. Let's see here. Is Rory still in the lead? Let me actually take a refresh at this. It looks like, yeah, he is. So he's 2 strokes ahead. He's got 2 holes left. Yeah, he should go back-to-back. That's crazy. Paul Reed, first free throw on the way is good. 20-11 basketball game. Pistons take a 9-point lead. Appreciate you guys all being here. Welcome to the party, folks. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, complaints, criticisms, let me know in the chat, guys, as we're going to get down to the wire here in this basketball game. Paul Reed, second free throw on the way here is up and in. Pacers making a couple substitutions down the stretch. You got Slauson, Toppin, Huff, Jones, and Peter on the floor here for the Pacers. B-ball Paul Reed, love to see it, man. He's already got 14 points in this game so far. 5:45 left to go in the first quarter here. Toppin has it on the right wing here, working against Tobias Harris. Over to Mr. Slauson, top of the key here. Huff has it one-on-one here, working against Paul Reed, nearly intercepted by Asar Thompson. Fires off the left wing. It's going to be blocked by Asar Thompson. It's going to be out of bounds. Great defensive play from Asar. He prevented that three from happening from the corner there. Asar is one of the most athletic defenders in the NBA, and he just makes play after play after play. Even if it doesn't show up on the stat sheet, his defensive presence on the court cannot be understated enough. Or overstated enough, overstated enough. He's important when he's on the floor, is what I'm trying to say. Toppin fires from 3. He knocks it down. Big-time shot for Obi Toppin. 21-14 basketball game. Pistons take a 7-point lead. 5:17 left to go in the first quarter here. Tobias Harris has it at the top of the key, one-on-one. Pulls up from 3. Tobias knocks it down. 24-14. Great response from Mr. Uncle T himself. 5:05 left to go in the first quarter here. Peter has it. Fires over to Toppin. One-on-one on the left wing here. Bothered by Paul Reed. Swings around to Peter once again. Peter drives against Cade Cunningham in the paint. Outside here to Slauson. Slauson looking to fire over from the corner for 3 is off the mark. Huff missed that one. It's going to be boarded by the Pistons. Cade Cunningham has it down low inside Duncan Robinson. Catch and shoot layup down low is good for Duncan Robinson. Great find from Cade. That's Duncan's first bucket, I believe, of the game here. Pacers get it back. That's the 8th assist already in this game for the Pistons. Looking to drive outside here, swinging around to Obi Toppin again for 3 on the left wing. He knocks it down. 3 triples in the first quarter for Mr. Obi Toppin. 26-17 basketball game, and the Pistons are going to take a timeout as we head to commercial break. Yes, B-ball Paul Reed has 14 points in the first quarter. Tobias has 10, and Duncan's got 2. If your leading scorer is Paul Reed in the first quarter with already 14 points, that's a pretty good sign of things to come. Love to see it, man. We're going to go to commercial break. Pistons take a timeout here. Pacers are dealing with a ton of injuries in this one. No Siakam, no Aaron Nesmith. No Andrew Nembhard. A lot of scores from that finals run that they had last year. Obviously, Tyrese Halliburton out for the year with that. Was it Achilles injury he suffered or a hamstring? He's out for the season. So it's crazy how it kind of shaped out because like the Pacers were going into the season, like, are they going to get back to the postseason? They lost their best player, just had continuous injury after injury. But they're probably going to get a top 5 pick in the NBA draft lottery. And this class is pretty loaded, so they can add another star to their young core that they got going on. But I've always been a fan of Pascal Siakam's game. You know, shout out to him when he won the title with the Toronto Raptors with Kawhi back in the day against Steph Curry in the finals. But yeah, it's been crazy so far, man. 26-17 basketball game. Pistons up by 9. Looking to get their 60th win of the regular season. And then we got a week off, folks. And I'm not going to see you guys until the next Sunday. Because next Sunday is when the first playoff game is going to be for the Pistons. Not really sure exactly the time. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be a Sunday because the play-in tournament goes till Friday. I think it's like Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, however it works next week. And they don't do back-to-backs in the NBA in the playoffs. So you're going to have the 8-9 game matchup on Friday, which is going to be, what is that? The 17th? Yeah, the 17th. And then you're going to have the Pistons play the winner of the 8-9 Game 1 home LCA Sunday. It could be an afternoon game, too. It might be a night game. So hopefully you guys are here for the journey. I'm going to be doing every single Pistons playoff game down the stretch. And hopefully we'll be doing coverage all the way through the middle of June, which would mean NBA Finals. But we don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. We got to take one game at a time in the postseason. Everybody starts fresh, 0-0 record. And but if we play our game, we play defense, we stay healthy, make some shots, we can make a deep run this postseason, man. Get some bowling in because your work just begun. There you go. Yeah, I already told my bowling friends, I'm like, yeah, if the Pistons have a game on Monday or Tuesday, sorry, I'm out. I'm going to be here covering the game. I don't know what to tell you, folks. 26-17 basketball game. Pistons get it back the other way here. Kevin Huerter checks into the game here for the Pistons. So does Isaiah Stewart. Cade Cunningham, top of the key, one-on-one, looking to drive in the paint. Inside shot is off the mark. Isaiah Stewart is there to put up the back. Put rebound. Love to see it. Let me see some Isaiah Stewart emotes in the chat. There we go. Fantastic. 3:58 left to go in the first quarter here. Peter has on the left wing here, looking to get it off to his teammate. Back over to Peter. Peter fires from 3 over Kevin Huerter. He knocks it down. Back to an 8-point game. Pacers are making it somewhat competitive here in this first quarter. Cade has it. Fires over to Tobias Harris. Back over to Isaiah Stewart on the left wing. Dishes it back over to Cade. Cade has it. Down low to Isaiah Stewart. Lays it up and in. Beautiful assist from Cade. Looking to get down low to Beef Stew for a back-to-back points on 2 possessions for Beef Stew himself. Karis LeVert working against Brown here. Brown puts up a shot, misses it. It's going to be back the other way for the Pistons. Excuse me, Jones missed that shot. 3:18 left to go In the first quarter here, Cade Cunningham looking to find Isaiah Stewart once again. Off to Kevin Huerter from the corner for three is on the way, and it is off the mark. It is boarded by the Pacers. It's going to be a turnover. Pacers basketball back the other way. Oh yeah, 1,000% got to have priorities. It's like, you're not taking me away from the Pistons playoffs. Like, there's no way. And the weird thing is I have a bowling league in the summer, which is on Thursdays, and I really don't know what to tell them because I don't make the playoff schedule, and if they're Thursday, sorry, I'm gonna be here calling the game with all you guys. 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter here. Peter has on the right wing, looking to get it down low, intercepted by Kevin Huerter. Huerter has it in transition, goes all the way to the rim, and he puts it up and in. Great defensive play from the Pistons. Off to Kevin Huerter for the layup. Pistons take a 12-point lead. Peter has it, catch and shoot three on the way, is off the mark, boarded by Danis Jenkins. Jenkins has it over to Mr. Ron Holland. Holland kick it back out to Kevin Huerter. Catch and shoot three on the right wing is pure. Kevin Huerter knocks it down from downtown. Pistons take a 15-point lead. 2:25 left to go in the first quarter. It's going to be a timeout here by the Pacers, and we're going to go to yet another commercial break. Love to see it, man. I think we're going to do some like Pistons trivia during the halftime breaks during the playoffs. I think you're going to see me wear a different wardrobe change, possibly a suit. You never know. Maybe a different backdrop for like the backcourt. I don't know. Do you guys you think the background is like somewhat amusing? It's just a plain cartoon drawing of a court in the background. I think we'll have a more flashier backcourt during the NBA playoffs, and should be fantastic, though. But Pistons up by 15, winding down for the final couple minutes of the first quarter here. Cade Cunningham already has 6 assists. In this one, he's got 4 boards and a couple of points as well. But, yeah, I'm curious to see, like, the emergence of Ron Holland. Are we going to get some playoff experience from Karis LeVert, who's been scrutinized all season long? Very critical of his game. Kevin Huerter's been in some big-time playoff situations as well. Duncan Robinson, I think, could be another guy that could be big in the playoffs for us. The thing I like about our starting 5 is you got 2 young all-stars in Cade Cunningham and Jalen Duren. You got 2 legit guys that have a ton of playoff experience in Tobias Harris and Duncan Robinson. And you got Asar Thompson, who's going to be on the opposing team's best player every single night. The thing that we got to be careful, though, with Asar Thompson is we cannot afford to have him get in early foul trouble. I think that's going to be crucial for the Pistons come playoff time. So hopefully we can keep him out of foul trouble. And again, the defense, I think the second unit's going to help us out a ton. Beef Stew's going to have to do his thing down low and try and make some big-time stops. Pacers basketball back the other way here. Jones has it on the right wing, swings it over to Obi Toppin. Toppin thought about mid-range jump shot, fires off to Slauson from the corner for 3. That's off the mark, boarded by Isaiah Stewart. Run the floor here goes Danis Jenkins. Pistons on a 7-0 run here. Goes to his left. Outside here to Ron Holland. Back over to Danis Jenkins. Finds Isaiah Stewart top of the key. Working against Huff one-on-one. Off to Ron Holland. Bothered by Peter. Right-handed layup's no good. Isaiah Stewart's there for the putback layup. Cleans up Ron Holland's mess. And he has a 17-point lead for the Pistons going to the end of the first quarter here. Peter drives inside, blocked by Isaiah Stewart. Outside here, now Pacers get the rebound. Obi Toppin fires from 3. Off the mark, intercepted by Danis Jenkins. Run the fast break here for the Pistons. Crosses half court, working down low. Inside right-handed layup is no good. It's going to be off to Peter, running the floor here. Back the other way comes the Pacers, top of the key. Finds Slauson one-on-one here, back over to Toppin. Toppin mid-range jump shot is no good. It's going to be volleyball backed out of bounds by the Pacers. Peter gets it back down low here. They're going to call a foul against Ron Holland. Nothing much he could do against Huff. He just kind of had to bear claw him, bear hug him down the stretch as Huff missed the layup. So he's going to go to the free throw line. I want to see Holland play, but I doubt it. You're going to see Holland play in the playoffs. I think last year, the playoff jitters got to him a little bit, but he's got a whole year of playoff experience under his belt. I think he's definitely going to give us some minutes in the second rotation. It's going to be really curious to see how JB Bickerstaff manages his lineups in the postseason. So Huff is at the free throw line. Free throw on the way is good. 37-21 basketball game. Good stuff, man. Welcome to the party. What's going on, Colin? How we doing? Welcome to the show. 1:14 left to go in the first quarter. Huff has it at the free throw line, looking to get the Pacers back within 15. Second free throw on the way is good. 37-22 basketball game. Pistons basketball back the other way. Danius Jenkins crosses half court here, one-on-one against the Pacers defense, looking to set something up here for Detroit. Jenkins has it, goes through his right. Beefstew sets the screen. Jenkins rolls off it, drives in the paint here, finds Isaiah Stewart down low. Stewart has it, posting up, Huff down low. Shot is off the mark, though. Boarded by the Pacers. Back the other way here comes Jackson. Jackson looking to drive inside. Left-handed layup is no good. Pacers put up the rebound off the backboard. 37-24 basketball game. Under 45 seconds left to go in the first quarter here. Kevin Huerter has it on the right wing here, looking to operate over to Caris LeVert. Catch and shoot three from beyond the arc is good. Caris LeVert brings the heat from beyond the arc. 40-24 basketball game. Pacers get it back here. Off to Thompson. Thompson working against Caris LeVert. Fires off to Slauson. Slauson cross-court pass over to Jackson again. Jackson misses the three. Back over to Jenkins. Up the floor here goes Caris LeVert. Reverse layup is no good. It's going to be Pacers basketball back the other way up the floor in transition. Thompson has it. Fires back over to Brown for three. Brown knocks it down. 40-27 basketball game. 5 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Caris LeVert has it. Crosses half court. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Caris LeVert has to get a shot off at the buzzer. It's off on the way, and he draws the foul. Caris LeVert, literally, as the sound horn went off, he draws the foul. He's going to go to the free throw line. Good time stuff from Caris LeVert. What's up, Frederick? How you doing? Good to see you. You get that big contract deal, don't forget us, little guys. Thanks, Frank. You're too kind, dude. Everybody rules. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the action. And I don't think I'm going to go anywhere. I think it's kind of cool how, like, I can kind of run my own show. You know, I know there's other play-by-play guys that you guys can listen to, you know, on YouTube. So I appreciate you guys stopping in to listen to yours truly. And hopefully I can put a smile on your guys' day and positive vibes all around. Like I said, we appreciate the opposing team's fan bases that walk into these streams as well. I know it gets really intense if it's like a really close down to the wire game in the fourth quarter, and I kind of try to like lock in fully to the game, and then during commercial breaks I can kind of usually look back at the chat though. But yeah, I can't wait, man. It's going to be electric. Who knows who we're going to get in the first round? Again, there's 4 teams: the Sixers, the Magic, the Heat, or the Hornets. It's going to be one of those 4 teams. The Pistons are going to be playing in a best of 7 situation, and I can't wait. Hopefully LCA shows out to start the postseason. The weird thing that I've noticed is during like the playoffs at LCA, the camera doesn't really do a good job of like showcasing LCA full, because we had pretty much full capacity crowds last year against the Knicks in the first round. But it's the way that LCA is kind of like built to where it's more focused on the court. You don't really get a good shot of the crowd a lot. But Pistons fans have been showing up forever, and it's fantastic to see. Wish the Red Wings could have been there, but they got eliminated the other day. And the Pistons hopefully can give LCA a lot of games this summer, hopefully up until mid-June. Caris LeVert does draw the foul. He's going to go to the free throw line. He misses the first free throw. There's 0.3 of a second left on the shot clock, or excuse me, the game clock. So LeVert, second free throw on the way. He hits it up to a 14-point lead. Pistons up by 14. Pacers have to put up a prayer at the buzzer. It's intercepted by Kevin Huerter. Huerter's going to get credited for the steal, but he misses the shot, though. But, hey, good defensive play by Kevin Huerter. So, 41-27 basketball game. Pistons up by 14. We're going to go to yet another commercial break. Remember Gilbert Arenas? It was just his baby now. Gilbert Arenas. Yeah, a lot of, Pacers, again, like I was rooting for them last year in the postseason against the Thunder. The Thunder came out on top, though. Who knows what would have happened if Tyrese Halliburton didn't get injured in the playoffs. Injuries just suck. Yeah. Health, defense, making critical shots. The one thing that scares me, though, with this team is free throws. You're going to have I guarantee you're going to have a situation in the postseason where you're going to be up 1 or 2 points with like 5 seconds left, and you're going to have to make a couple free throws to put the game on ice. And we're going to have to make both free throws. And that could be the difference maker between advancing or going home in the postseason. So hopefully that won't be an issue. But yeah, I think all around, you take a look at the nucleus and the core of this team. 3 guys you're going to keep, hopefully, for the next decade. Cade Cunningham, Asar Thompson, Jalen Duren. And then there's going to be a lot of different pieces throughout the next decade. They're going to walk in and out of this roster. And Trajan Lane has a lot of decisions to make. And we got the 21st pick in the draft this year, which is a big deal because we swapped it in a 3-team trade between us, Minnesota, and Chicago. So we got Kevin Huerter that's going to contribute off the bench for us, play defense, make some 3-point shots. And moving up 7 picks in the draft is a huge deal. People don't realize that because there's only 30 picks in the first round, 30 picks in the first round. Moving up, that's almost a fourth, 25% jump because of that trade. There's going to be somebody there at 21. So will Langdon keep the pick? Will he trade the pick? Will he move up? Will he move down? The crazy thing is the Pistons, like, don't really need the pick. Like, they're in such a great shape to where, like, they can afford to trade their first-round pick if they want to go out and get somebody in the offseason to where it's not really going to make or break the team. They're such in a perfect spot to where 85% of this team is still on their rookie deals, and you're going to have plug-and-play guys on 1 or 2 year deals throughout the next decade that you can build off your team with. So, credit to Trajan Langdon. He's done a terrific job. Back to basketball here. Pacers take a 3 from beyond the arc, knock it down. Big time shot from Brown from beyond the arc. Back to the Pistons the other way here, up by 11. 11:38 left to go in the first half here. Dance Jenkins has it, top of the key here, swings it wrong to Kevin Huerter, one-on-one here, looking to operate over to Jenkins again on the right wing, finds Ron Holland, thought about a 3, swings it around to Kevin Huerter, good ball movement from the Pistons, a lot of guys touching this. Kevin Huerter catch and shoot 3 is good. Red Velvet puts in his second 3 of the game for the Pistons, 44-30 basketball game. 11:14 left to go. Huff takes a 3. That's off the mark, boarded by Ron Holland. Holland up the floor in transition to Caris LeVert. LeVert has it one-on-one here against the Pacers on the left wing here. Off to Ron Holland at the top of the key, working against the Pacers defense. Kevin Huerter thought about a 3, swings it around to Ron Holland again, down low, inside to Isaiah Stewart. Stewart has it double-teamed inside, looking to find the open man. It's going to be a shot clock violation from the Pistons, a turnover, and the Pacers get it back. What's up, BD? How you doing, buddy? Appreciate you stopping in. Welcome to the action. Hopefully you guys are all doing amazing. Welcome to the show, folks. Like I said, this is my last regular season game. Pistons' last regular season game. And they got the playoffs. Looking forward to it, man. Huff has the top of the key here. It's going to be poked away by Kevin Huerter. Potter gets it back, though. Drives inside here. Right-handed layup is good. 44-32 basketball game. Potter puts it up and in for his first bucket. 44-32. 10:25 left to go in the first half here. Ron Holland down inside to Isaiah Stewart. Lays it up and in. Great find from Ron Holland again to beef Stu for another layup. 46-32 basketball game. Pistons are dominating the points in the paint, outscoring the Pacers 26-10 down low. Love to see it. Yeah, it was getting a little chippy against the Charlotte Hornets on Friday night. That was a great game all the way up until the fourth quarter. It was like a 3-point game heading into the fourth quarter. And the Pistons just put the absolute nail in the coffin on the Hornets in the fourth quarter. I think they outscored them like 20-4 or something ridiculous in the fourth quarter. Just a complete defensive showcase from the Pistons in the fourth quarter there. 10:20 left to go in the first half here. Huff has it, top of the key here, looking to get it to his teammate on the left wing here. Jackson, mid-range jump shot is going to call it off, though. There's a foul on the floor before the shot. So it's going to be Pistons basketball here. I'm sorry, Pacers basketball. Jackson with the shot off the rim there. 10:17 left to go in the first half here. Stewart working against Huff. Matching up down low here. Pacers get it back, top of the key here. Thompson has it one-on-one against Ron Holland, drives to the rim, misses the shot, but he puts it back up and in, gets his own rebound. 46-34 basketball game. 10:05 left to go in the first half here. Karis LeVert has on the right wing here. Stewart sets the screen over to Kevin Huerter. Huerter drives inside, finds Stewart looking to get to Kevin Huerter backdoor. Tries to put up a reverse layup. He draws the foul, and Kevin Huerter's going to go to the free throw line. You don't see Kevin Huerter a lot at the free throw line, so good to see him get to the line here, trying to give the Pistons back up to a 14-point lead. If you guys are new to the stream, do me a favor, like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys all tuning in to the action. Just under 10 minutes left to play in the first half here. Kevin Huerter, free throw on the way is good. 47-34 basketball game. Pistons up by 13. Pacers looking to get a couple substitutions in. You got Slauson, Potter, Thompson, Brown, and Jackson on the floor here for Indiana. Huerter at the free throw line. Second free throw on the way. It is off and in. 48-34 basketball game. 9:50 left to play in the first half here. Pacers basketball looking to operate down the stretch. Isaiah Stewart tried to contest the rim there. It's going to be out to the Pacers again, though. Kick it back around here to Brown. Brown has it down low here. Outside to Potter. Potter takes a corner three. That's off the mark, boarded by Ron Holland. Holland has in transition, crosses half court, back outside to Karis LeVert. LeVert looking to drive inside the paint, kick it back out to Kevin Huerter. Huerter thought about a three, down low now to Isaiah Stewart, loses it. Intercepted by the Pacers. Pacers out here to Potter. Potter has it back over to Jackson. Jackson fires for three. That's off the mark. It's going to be boarded by the Pistons. Karis LeVert has on the left wing here. Working against Slauson. Isaiah Stewart sets the screen. LeVert rolls off it inside. Tried to lob it up to Ron Holland. Holland misses the dunk, though. Over here to Jackson. Jackson drives coast to coast. He draws the foul against Dennis Jenkins, and I think Jackson's going to go to the free throw line for Indiana. They wanted the smoke. Let's go Pistons. Yeah, a couple quick fouls from Isaiah Stewart a couple minutes ago on that last defensive possession from the Pistons. Early foul trouble, I'm hoping is not a problem. Duncan Robinson and Asar Thompson are two guys that can fall victim to that. Sometimes Jalen Duren. We need those guys on the floor because every minute they're off the floor because of foul trouble, not just because they're resting to get the second stringers in, could definitely play a key part because every second counts. In an NBA basketball game, you want your best players out there for as long as possible. Yeah, so the final trade details, we got Huerter and Saric from Chicago. We ended up waiving Saric. And then we pick-swapped between the Timberwolves, which ended up moving us up 7 picks in the NBA draft, which is a huge deal. And we got Kevin Huerter, who's playing good, man. 48-36 basketball game. Pistons get it back. Dennis Jenkins has it on the right wing here, looking to get it down low to Isaiah Stewart for the alley-oop slam. Beautiful pass inside from Jenkins to find Isaiah Stewart, 50-36 basketball game. Jackson has it on the right wing here, looking to drive inside against Kevin Huerter. Back outside of Slauson. Slauson now has it, finds Potter. Potter working to drive down low against Isaiah Stewart. Spin move inside, good defense from Stewart. Right-handed layup, though, is good from Potter. 50-38 basketball game. Karis LeVert back the other way for the Pistons. 8:24 left to go in the first half. Isaiah Stewart has it, finds over to Dennis Jenkins. Jenkins on the right wing, working to drive inside here. Nearly lost it, now loses it. Actually, Stewart comes up with it. That was kind of a weird deflection. Stewart ends up with it, though. Karis LeVert working inside the paint here. Mid-range jump shot for Karis LeVert is off the mark. It's going to be boarded by the Pacers. Brown picks up the rebound on the left wing. Potter sets the screen. Brown has it over to Potter. Catch and shoot three from beyond the arc is good. Big time shot for Potter. Back to a 9-point game. 50-41 basketball game. Pacers on a little 7-2 run here. 7:46 left to go in the first half. Jenkins has it. Top of the key. Working to operate here. Karis LeVert's asking for it. Jenkins rolls off it though. Stewart sets the screen. Goes to his left. Jenkins looking to direct traffic here. Behind the back move, driving inside, right-handed layup off the glass is good. 52-41 basketball game. 7:21 left to play in the first half here. Pacers have it, top of the key, working against Jenkins, over to Potter. Potter catch and shoot three is good. 52-44 basketball game. 7:13 left to play in the first half here. Pistons up by 8. Pacers will make it a little bit competitive here with their second stringers in. Caris LeVert has on the right wing. Micah Potter's already got 10 points so far, having himself a pretty good first half. LeVert tried to kick it back out to Ron Hollins, intercepted though by Jackson. Up the floor goes Slauson. Finds Jackson run the floor here, cross-court pass here. Working down low inside to Jones. Jones has it, fires over to Jackson from the corner for 3, is off the mark. It's his own rebound though. Brown catch and shoot 3 is good. 52-47 basketball game. It's a 5-point game. Pacers go on a 13-4 run here. Pretty good stuff from Indiana. Pistons are falling a little bit behind there in the momentum. We got a commercial break from the Pistons, and we're going to go to another commercial break ourselves. Appreciate you guys all stopping into the action, folks. Welcome in, everybody. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic evening. If you guys are new to the stream, do me a favor, guys. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. And, yeah. Cannot wait for the postseason, man. It's going to be fantastic. Pistons are playing for minutes. They're not tanking. Yeah, you know what's funny is, like, JB Bickerstaff is a menace. He will not rest his guys until, like, late in the fourth quarter. There's been multiple situations where the Pistons were, like, clearly had this game in the bag. They were up 20, 30 points on multiple different teams, and they still had their starters out there in the fourth quarter. So, not too shabby, man. Nope, ready to rock and roll, Colin. I am awake as a, I don't know, what's a good animal that's awake? An owl? And a hummingbird? What's an animal that always stays awake? What's going on, Richard? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping into the action. Welcome to the party, guys. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. And, yeah. Ready to rock and roll, folks. All right. Pistons are going to be facing off against one of 4 teams. They're going to be taking on either the Hornets, the Sixers, the Heat, or the Magic. And I wouldn't say I had a preference in terms of who I'd rather face. I think, though, once you get to the postseason, nobody's really afraid of anybody. I think it's all about maintaining your composure down the stretch and seeing what works for your team, especially in critical playoff situations, to where you're going to have more ball movement, off the ball movement, or you're going to have, who's going to be your leader when Cade and the starters are off the floor. But it's crazy how the Pistons aren't even the favorite to win the Eastern Conference, and they're the 1 seed. Can somebody explain that to me? Like, why are the Cavs and the Celtics favored over the Pistons to win the East when the Pistons are the 1 seed? Makes no sense to me. What's going on, Richard? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping in. Cleveland's, definitely JB Bickerstaff. Yeah, former head coach of the Cleveland Cavaliers. I can't believe Cleveland let him go. But the Pistons, that whole disaster with Monty Williams, 1 year, one of the worst records in NBA history, 28-game losing streak. Tom Gores had to eat that whole contract that he gave Monty Williams, because coaches' contracts are separate than the NBA players. That's mostly the owner that does that. So he had to eat that whole contract, and, he went out, he got JB Bickerstaff, and the rest is history. Cade Cunningham gets it back here for the Pistons. Mid-range jump shot is good for the motorcade. 54-47 basketball game. Pistons stars are back out there now. All right. Wow, McElroy won by 1 stroke, -12. That's crazy. 6:08 left to play in the first half here. Huff puts up a shot off the mark, boarded by Asar Thompson. Asar Thompson has it back the other way here. Working in transition on the left wing here. Asar kick it back out to Cade Cunningham. Cade catch and shoot 3 on the right wing is good for the motorcade. 57-47 basketball game. Big time shot for Cade, his first 3 of the game. 5:48 left to play in the first half here. Huff has it on the right wing here, over to Jones. Jones has it, top of the key here, working against Asar Thompson. Good defense from Paul Reed and Asar Thompson. They double-team Jones, force a jump ball, and they're going to have a mismatch here when we jump off this ball. Love to see it, man. Good stuff all around. Welcome in, Richard. Thanks for stopping in, dude. Welcome, welcome. 5:37 left to play in the first half. Your Pistons up by 10. Paul Reed and Jones are going to tip things off here. Paul Reed clearly has the height advantage on Jones. And it looks like the Pistons are going to win the jump ball here. Cade Cunningham fires over to Tobias Harris. Tobias floater in the paint's no good. Gets his own rebound, though, and puts it back up and in. 59-47 basketball game. 5:23 left to go in the first half. So the Pistons go on a 7-0 run. Intercepted by Tobias Harris. Tobias working against Obi Toppin. Draws the foul. He's going to go to the free throw line. JB Bickerstaff calls a timeout. Gets his starters back in. And all of a sudden, Pistons go from a 5-point lead back up to a 12-point lead. Just like that. Literally within like a minute and a half. 5:17 left to go in the first half. What's up, MSU? How you doing, dude? Tobias Harris free throw on the way is good. 60-47 basketball game. Pistons up by 13. Pistons on an 8-0 run. Pacers are getting a couple substitutions in here. They got Slauson, Potter, Jackson, Toppin, and Peter on the floor for Indiana. Chicago Fire, Detroit City FC. There you go. I'm going to start doing some soccer content. I don't know anything about soccer, by the way. The only time I'll tune in is, like, for the World Cup. 61-47 basketball game. Pacers down 14, top of the key here. Working one-on-one against Asar Thompson. It's going to be intercepted by Asar. Great defense. Strips it away here. Now he loses it. Peter now swipes Asar's pocket. Over to Peter. Catch and shoot three. Top of the key on the way is no good. Boarded by Paul Reed. Reed football pass over to Duncan Robinson. Cross-court pass down low inside for the layup. Great find from Paul Reed. Pistons go on 11-0 run, just like that. Pacers have it top of the key. Potter fires from three. That's off the mark. Boarded by Paul Reed. Over to Mr. Cade Cunningham. Rocking all red shoes tonight. I like the look from Cade. Cade on the right wing here, backing down the Pacers defense. Working inside here. Left-handed hook shot is good. Too smooth from the motorcade. 13-0 run from the Pistons here. Pacers have it on the right wing here. Working down low inside. Layup is good. Slauson puts it up and in. 65-59 basketball game. 4:15 left to go in the first half. Pistons turn it over. Slauson gets it back here. Fires over to Toppin. Catch and shoot three on the right wing is good. 65-52 basketball game. 4:04 left to play in the first half here. Pistons up by 13. Under 4 minutes left to go in the first half. Asar Thompson back over to Cade Cunningham. Cade working down low. Intercepted by the Pacers. Bad pass from Cade. Over to Slauson. Slauson finds Obi Toppin. Left wide open for three. He rattles it home. It's back to a 10-point game. So the Pistons run a 13-0 run. Here come the Pacers on a run for themselves. 3:38 left to go in the first half here. Pacers 8-0 run. Paul Reed breaks that up, though. Cade Cunningham with a nice dish down low to Paul Reed. Paul Reed having himself a terrific first half. That is 16 points for Paul Reed in the first half. Yes, you heard me right. B-ball Paul Reed's got 16 so far. Love to see it. Peter has it down low here to Slauson. Slauson's going to get fouled by Tobias Harris. He's going to go to the free throw line. Pistons up by 12. If you guys are new to the stream, do me a favor, like and subscribe. It's free. It helps me out as well. We're going to be doing every single Pistons playoff basketball game through and through, and hopefully all the way down to the absolute Game 7 of the NBA Finals, dare I say. That'd be crazy. Slauson misses the free throw. Pistons up by 12. 3:16 left to go in the first half here. Slauson's back at the free throw line. Wants another check from the referee there. I think they're going to get a substitution in here. Brown's going to be checking into the game here for the Pacers. So he's got one more free throw on the way here. Try and make it an 11-point game. It's crazy how fast leads vanish in the NBA. Pacers free throw is off the mark, boarded by Cade Cunningham. Cade up the floor here to Duncan Robinson. Up ahead to Asar Thompson for the alley-oop jam. 69-55 basketball game. 3:06 left to play in the first half. Peter has it, working against Duncan Robinson on the right wing. Finds Potter one-on-one down low here to Brown. Brown the corner against Tobias Harris, working down low inside. Layup is no good. It's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by the Pistons, and the Pistons are going to get it back. What's up, Jim? Watching all the way from Taiwan. Appreciate you stopping in, Jim. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Go Pistons. Welcome in, dude. Pistons up by 14. Again, they were, I think, a 16 and a half point favorite heading into this basketball game. I think we got a timeout underway here. And we're going to go to another commercial break. Yeah, Pacers call a timeout. It's crazy. It's so insane how things can change. Like, the Pistons are up by 5. They call a timeout. They go on a run. And now the Pacers call a timeout. And the next timeout, the Pistons go up by 14. Like, it's just insane. It boggles my mind, like, how fast leads can shift in the NBA. It's absolutely crazy. Jeremy from Ludington, Michigan. Nice. Welcome in, dude. Let me know if you guys are from the Metro Detroit area. Let me know where you guys are watching from. If you got any cities in Michigan or Pacers fans or around the country or the world, perhaps. Shout out to Jim from Taiwan. It's pretty cool, man. From the Metro Detroit area, if you think Novi, just think Novi. That's kind of where my my hometown is. So, good to go. Rory's going to be doing... He went back-to-back. Wow, good for Rory. That's crazy, man. It's only happened, like, 4 times, I think, ever in Masters history, right? I think the last one was Tiger. He did it back in, I think it was 01 and 02. That's nuts. Absolutely crazy. Is Tyrese Halliburton in? No, brother. He has been out for the entire season. Macomb, Michigan. There you go. All right, so we're in a commercial break right now. Pistons 69, Pacers 55. Welcome to the party, folks. Like I said, if this is your first time here, welcome in. We are ready to rock and roll, man, on this fine Sunday. And we're going to get back in the swing of things here shortly. Cannot wait until the postseason, guys. Pistons are going to be playing the 8 seed, whoever that ends up being. Could be 4 different teams, like I said. The Magic, the Heat, the Hornets, or the Sixers. It's going to be one of those 4 teams. Tennessee for Wesley. What's up, Cornelius? How you doing, buddy? Alabama from Willie. Let's go. Yeah, Sarr's been an absolute menace defensively. He's been all over the floor this season. It's crazy how we have 2 guys that have won Defensive Player of the Months. I mean, that's just terrific overall. Flint, Michigan. Robert's going on, dude. Appreciate you stopping in. Pacers looking like they're going to get back in the swing of things here. Just give me 1 second, guys. I had to post something really quick because Rory... I hate how sports, like, interfere and overlap with each other. Sometimes I'll, like a Tigers game will go on in the middle of a Pistons game, so I'll have to, like, cover that and do a short in the middle of that. It's kind of crazy how it works. Pacers are going to get it back here. Under 3 minutes left to go here. Potter has it on the right wing here. Catch and shoot 3 is good. 69-58 basketball game. Going to get back in the swing of things here. Pacers going a little bit of a run here. 69-58 basketball game. Pistons miss a shot. Pacers come back down the other way. They knock down another 3. They're in the bonus right now, so they cut it down to a 8-point game. Over to Duncan Robinson. Catch and shoot 3 is good. Big time shot from Duncan Robinson to give the Pistons back up to an 11-point lead here. Warren, Michigan. Nice C-man. 2:03 left to go in the first half here. Pistons intercepted. Over to Cade Cunningham. Up the floor to Tobias Harris. Tobias inside here for the layup. 74-61 basketball game. Great assist from Mr. Cade Cunningham. Under 2 minutes left to go in the first half here. Pacers have it on the left wing here. Peter working against Duncan Robinson. One-on-one here. Working to drive inside. Step back mid-range jump shots. No good. Boarded by Paul Reed. Over to Cade Cunningham. Cade run the fast break here for the Pistons. Paul Reed sets the screen. Cade rolls off it. Goes to his right. Working down low inside. Try to lob it up to Paul Reed for another assist for Cade Cunningham. 76-61 basketball game. Oh, yeah, that fourth quarter defense champion last game was insane. We outscored the Hornets by, I think, 20-4 or something insane. Pistons going a 7-0 run here. Shots off the mark from the Pacers. Pistons get it back there the way. Cade, another assist down low to Asar Thompson. Cade Cunningham, the floor general, forces another timeout from the Pacers. We're going to another commercial break. How many assists is that for Cade? That's Cade's 10th assist in the first half. 7 points, 6 rebounds, 10 assists. He's on his way to a triple-double. You know he's scoring at least 10 points. He needs 4 more rebounds, and he's got a triple-double. Does Cade have a triple-double this season? I don't think he does. He might. I couldn't. He might have 1. He doesn't get that many of them, though. So that'd be cool if he got it. What's up, Daniel? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, 60 wins will be awesome. Hopefully we can seal the victory. Again, no wins really guaranteed in the NBA. The Pistons are looking good, though. It's looking promising for it right now, up by 17. But like I said, it's crazy how fast leads disappear during commercial breaks and timeouts. Like, again, the Pistons were up 5. They call a timeout. They go back up by like 13. Pacers go on a run. They cut it back down to like 8 or 9, and the Pistons go on another run. This game is such like a back and forth like race. And that's what's crazy about the three-point line, because if you make a couple threes, you can wipe away a 10-point deficit pretty fast. Yeah, B-ball Paul Reed's having himself a night so far. And that's what I'm saying. We have to find a way to get Paul Reed some minutes in the playoffs. 18 points. He has not missed a shot. He's perfect from the free throw line, and he's 7 for 7 from the field. He has 18 points. Absolutely insane. Love to see it. He's your third string center. Like, he would be everybody's backup center on, I think, 95% of the NBA teams. It's just insane. Pistons on a 9-0 run here. Pacers get it back the other way here. Working to operate down the stretch. Thompson has it. Swings it around here to Jackson. Jackson drives to the cup. It's going to be off the mark. He does draw the foul, though. He's going to go back to the free throw line. If we hit 60 wins this season, we're going to be it next season. Yeah, I mean, that'd be great. I mean, going back-to-back 60-win seasons is very difficult to do, though. The Pistons have only done it 3 times, and they were multiple years stretched out apart. I think it was like 88, 89, and then it was 2005, 2006 was the next time. So that's what? That's a 17-year difference. So it doesn't happen that often, especially for the Pistons. It's crazy to think, though, that the Warriors won 70 games that one year. I mean, they were unstoppable. By the way, if you guys remember that season where the Warriors won like 72 or 73 wins, the Pistons actually beat the Warriors that season. That was on Ben Wallace's jersey retirement night. I remember that because I was at the game. So, kind of a cool little stat if you didn't know that. 43 seconds left to play in the first half here. Paul Reed back outside Tobias Harris. Tobias catch and shoot. 3 is good. Uncle T delivers once again. 81-63 basketball game. 35 seconds left to go until halftime. Potter has it, top of the key here, swings it around here to Thompson. Thompson one-on-one, back over to Jackson. Jackson against Tobias Harris on the left wing here. Crossover, mid-range jump shot's no good. Boarded by Cade Cunningham. Cade, another rebound. Good to see. He's on his way to a triple-double. 81-63. That's a lot of points. This is a really high-scoring first half. This is the most points in a half. Is that right? Since 1982? Holy cow. Pistons, step back 3 on the way for Cade's no good. It's going to be out of bounds, and we're going to halftime. That's a really high-scoring first half. I just realized that. 81-63 is pretty crazy. 18-point lead. Pistons on cruise control. Cade is 3 points and 3 rebounds away from a triple-double. I'm going to pull up the stats here as we're going to go to the halftime break, guys. We kind of chill for the most part here at the halftime break, guys. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the chat, guys. I think what I'm going to do, like I said, for the playoffs is we're going to get some trivia questions going on, which is going to be pretty fun. We usually talk about the box score, what's going on during the game. It's just insane how, like, in one season, you can go from making the NBA Finals to a lottery team and a top 5 pick the very next season. I mean, that's reaching the ultimate high to the lowest of lows if you're a Pacers fan. And like I said, it's not, we got to take this season seriously and not for granted because, you know, injuries happen. They suck. Unfortunately, the Pacers have dealt with a million injuries, and hopefully the Pistons can shape themselves up to be NBA Finals contenders in the East for the next several years. So, let's see what we got here. I'd rather play Paul Reed than Beef Stew. What's going on? What's Danger? How we doing, buddy? Appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, this is a very high-scoring game so far, 1,000%. this up here. We're going to move myself over to the right. And then we're going to pull up the stats here. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, so Pistons and Pacers. Take a look at these stats here, brought to you in part by the Carson Shear Show, a.k.a. the ESPN box score. Let's see here. Pistons up by 18 at the halftime break. Take a look and see what we got here. Paul Reed, 18 points. Absolute menace. I mean, who had that on their bingo card? Paul Reed with 18. And again, stepping up for Jalen Duren. Duren's fine. He's just dealing with a little bit of a knee soreness. They don't really want to aggravate anything a week before the playoffs, which is understandable. A lot of teams do that in their final regular season game if, they got nothing else to play for. Let's take a screenshot of this. Okay, so we're going to pull up the stats here. Look at the plus minus. Holy cow. Look at the plus minus ratio from the entire starting five of this team. Look at this. This is crazy. Holy mackerel. 1 second, guys. There it is. Look at this. Okay, first half stats. Here we go. See if I can get myself in. Tobias, 19 points. Look at the plus minus for the entire starting five. Look at that. Plus 23, plus 22, plus 22, plus 23, plus 22. Our entire starting five has a plus minus ratio of in the positive 20s. That is insane. Paul Reed, 18 points. He's perfect from the free throw line. You're shooting overall. Why? I could have swore I had. Oh, there we go. I had that cut off. There we go. 67% from the three-point line. 90% from free throws, which is pretty good to see. You're going to get scoring off the bench. Look at Kevin Huerter. 10 points from Kevin Huerter. Isaiah Stewart with 10. The only guy that hasn't scored in this game is Ron Holland, and he's going to score in the second half at some point. But look at Paul Reed. Just appreciate the greatness of Mr. B-Ball Paul Reed. There's not many third-string centers in the NBA that can not only borderline start for maybe, I don't want to say half the teams, but you could probably get 10%, 10 to 15% of the NBA teams would love to have Paul Reed as their center. Sar Thompson, again, still working in his offensive numbers. And again, this is a prime example of something that doesn't really show up in the stat sheet that often. He has a quiet first half, 4 points, 3 boards, 3 assists. But he's made a couple big time plays. That one block was huge that led to a transition bucket for us. 67% is really good to see. Tobias Harris is going to be huge in the playoffs. If I'm Trajan Langdon, I'm 1,000%. Paying Tobias Harris another 2-year deal, 1,000%. And yeah, you're gonna pay Jalen Duren a nice contract extension this offseason. A lot of exciting things. But look at Cade, 10 assists in the first half, 7 boards, 7 points. I think he's gonna try and get that triple double, hopefully quickly in the third quarter. Couple rebounds. The rebounds are gonna be the hard one to get, but the 3 points he could easily get. And end his regular season on a triple-double, I think he'll be happy with that. You pull him out, and as long as this team doesn't totally collapse in the second half, which I don't see happening, you should be able to get some reserves in there like Tolu Smith, maybe even Isaac Jones, Chaz Lanier, Marcus Sasser. So it's good to see overall. Roman numeral in coin to hoard. There you go. JD, Stu, then B-Ball, Paul Reed. I'm excited for the playoffs. It's just, we got to find a way to get Paul Reed in there. And if you take a look at last season, Paul Reed was huge for us. When he replaced the injured Isaiah Stewart, he gave us some very solid minutes down the stretch right there. But that is just I understand you're playing the third string Pacers, Regardless, though, to do this in an NBA game is fantastic to note and to see. And you just wonder, who's going to be like the consistent guy off the bench for the Pistons. Can Isaiah Stewart consistently score off the bench in the playoffs? You know he's going to give you defense. Can Ron Holland? He'll have probably 1 or 2 games where he'll go crazy. I think we need LeVert. LeVert is the guy that I think is going to make or break this team in terms of if we can go all the way to the finals. If he can average 10 points off the bench, along with Jenkins, I think is going to have to take a huge step in the playoffs. It's going to be his first playoff experience. And I think he's going to take a lot of pressure off Cade, hopefully in the postseason. He's been doing a great job with it when Cade went down. But again, I think having a secret weapon in Asar Thompson is going to be very impactful for us because he's going to be on the best player or the hottest player. It doesn't have to necessarily be the best player every night. It's just whoever has the hot hand he's going to be on. Who would you like to see us play in the first round? Honestly, anybody. Like, at this point, you're the 1 seed, right? Like, I don't think we're afraid of anybody. And, I mean, I think there's different matchups that work better for the Pistons. I mean, the Magic beat us the other day, right? But, like, Paolo and Bane are, like, their whole team. You know, they had to score, like, 60 between the two of them to beat us. You know, the Miami Heat, again, Eric Spoelstra, can they get out of the 10 seed to get into the 8 seed? They'd have to win 2 games in the play-in tournament to do that. But I think we kind of match up well with anybody. Like, you know, the Sixers, we took care of business. The Heat were kind of competitive with us back and forth. The Magic, I think we took 2 out of 3 against the Magic. The Hornets, we swept in the regular season. I think the Hornets would be kind of fun just because of a little bad blood that the two teams are having this season, which would be kind of entertaining. But, I mean, if you take a look at this stat sheet, though, I mean, this is terrific. And I think you're going to see Tobias do this in the postseason. And he did it against the Knicks in game 1, I believe. He did it, you know, throughout his career in big-time situations. Philly did not do him well when he left Philly. And Duncan Robinson's starting to click at the right time, too. I was very critical on Duncan Robinson the entire season. We got him in free agency. I know it's a tall ask to replicate what Malik Beasley did for us last year, but it's crazy that they said, you know, he's second all-time in Pistons single season franchise history for second most made threes in a season, and Beasley's like he's like 150 more than Duncan did, which is crazy, but you know, you're going to have Cade, Asar, Duren, Duncan, and Tobias. Those are 5 guys that I think have played a lot together this season. They know their role. And what makes Cade great is, again, he could very well have a quiet, I don't want to even say quiet stat line because, again, he, like, look at it, 10 assists right now. You're going to see similar things, I think, from him in the postseason and where he turns it off in the second half. And again, he's more of an assist guy first. He prides himself a lot of being second in the NBA right now and averaging the second most assists a game in the NBA. But at any given moment, he can take over, and if everybody's covered, he wants to take his own shot. He can take his own shot. And he can drill it anywhere on the floor. Champion says, like the bench, they've stepped up a lot throughout the season. 100%, yeah. Yeah, the bench has played terrific for us this season. Karis LeVert, though, I'm looking at him, and I'm saying, LeVert, we're going to need you to not make stupid mistakes and be -4 at half. You know? But if we can take the pressure off the starters, if we can get scoring off the bench, you know, when they come out towards the end of the first quarter to start the second quarter, you're going to have the second unit running the rotation. Jenkins is going to be really interesting to watch. Can Danish Jenkins, in his first year he got a contract, can he perform at, we don't even need him to be amazing. We just need him to be an average backup point guard. I don't think he'll be as clutch as Dennis Schroeder is. I hope he is to what Schroeder was last year for us in the playoffs. But But if Jenkins, again, can average like, 7 and 7, off the bench, somewhere in that neighborhood, that'd be great. But if we get into close situations in the fourth quarter, obviously the starting five is gonna run the show. So it's good stuff all around, man. We're kind of chilling here at the halftime break, guys. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the chat. That is the first half box score right now that you're seeing right now. Yeah, people bring that up a lot, where Michigan won in 89, and then the Pistons, their first year, they won a championship. They won in 89 as well. Could history repeat itself? That'd be pretty fantastic. But the fact is that what's crazy to me is you're the 1 seed, and you have like the third best odds to win the East. The Celtics and the Cavs are ahead of you. And I think the Knicks might even be ahead of the Pistons too, I want to say. Absolutely nuts. Let me see. I'm going to look it up right now. Odds to win Eastern Conference. NBA. Here we go. I'm going to pull it up on the screen. Let me see here. Okay. So, yeah. So, we're third. No, we're fourth. The Knicks are ahead of us right now. How is that possible? We destroyed the Knicks in the regular season. It's Detroit versus everybody. I'm telling you, dude. Okay, this is the, let me actually do this instead. Hang on 1 second, guys. Whoops. Pulling up the, oh, you know what? I'll do both. I'll do finals champ, and then we'll do conference. We'll do both. Here we go. Like, the disrespect is just crazy to me. Okay, here we go. Okay, you guys ready for this? This is the 1-seeded Pistons. This is the 1-seed Pistons in the Eastern Conference. Okay, look at the odds right now to win the Eastern Conference. The disrespect that the media has placed on this team. Look at this. Celtics, fine, whatever, okay? I get it. Cavs, plus 370. Knicks? How are the Knicks? How are the New York Knicks ahead of the Pistons to win the East when the Pistons destroyed the Knicks? How many times did they play the Knicks? 3 times? And every single time they dominated the Knicks. Pistons are fourth at plus 500. In what world are the Pistons the fourth best odds to win the East as the 1 seed? Who in their right mind would take those odds? I mean, I would. I think that's pretty good value, but still, pretty insane. Okay, here's the here's NBA Finals odds. This is NBA Finals odds. This is a little bit more out there, but this is the current odds right now to win the finals. Okay, Thunder leading the front runners. Spurs right now behind us, or behind the Thunder. Celtics. You got the Nuggets, Cavs, Knicks. Pistons are 22-1 right now. 22-1 to win the finals. How is the number 1 team in the East 22-1 to win the finals? I would have thought maybe 10-1, 12-1, 22-1. It's like, do they not believe in us? Do they not believe the Pistons can do it? I mean, like, who are these hooligans making these odds? Vegas, come on. We're getting back in the third quarter here. Asar Thompson pickpockets the Pacers, goes back to the rim and draws the foul. Asar Thompson, absolute menace to society. How are the Knicks ahead of the Pistons? That's what I don't understand. Oh, well, they got Jalen Brunson. They got Karl Anthony Towns and Mikal Bridges, and there's more pressure on them. And it's not like the Pistons just dominated them the entire regular season. Absolutely shameless. What's up, chaps? How you doing, dude? Asar Thompson free throw on the way here is good. 82-63 basketball game. We lost to the Cavs and the Spurs. Yeah, thank God the Spurs are in the West. The Spurs might, if Wemby's Wemby, they might go to the finals this year. Asar misses the free throw. 82-63 basketball game. It's going to be Pacers basketball out of bounds here. Absolutely insane. I love it too, Cornelius. It's like, you know what? You're either with us or you're against us. But that is crazy value on the number one team in the East. Getting that disrespected in the postseason is insane. Crazy. Asar Thompson crosses half court here for the Pistons. Pacers missed the shot. On the right wing here goes Asar Thompson. Looking at Tobias Harris, top of the key. Against Slauson. Down low to Paul Reed for the slam. Backdoor finish from B-ball Paul Reed. Give him 20. Give him 20 in the first half. 11-11 left to play in the third quarter. Thompson has it on the right wing here. Swings it around to Brown. Bothered by Cade Cunningham. Back over to Jackson. Jackson has it. Fires over to Slauson. Bothered by Tobias. Pacers get it back down low here. Working down low inside. Paul Reed blocks Brown's shot. It's going to be 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Yeah, I wonder if the Pistons trade up. That's going to be interesting to see if they keep the pick or trade the pick. Shot is blocked by the Pistons again. Cade Cunningham up the other way here on the right wing, looking to direct traffic down low to Paul Reed. He gets fouled. He's going to be on the floor, though. Pistons are up by 21. B-ball Paul Reed. Love to see it. Knicks are overhyped media. Reading some of your guys' comments. It's all over again for the 2004 Pistons. Yeah, I mean, the Pistons were a heavy underdog against the Lakers back in 2004. It's just insane, man. Insane, dude. 10:40 left to go in the third quarter. Asar Thompson over to Tobias Harris. Top of the key here, down low to Cade Cunningham. Cade has it, one-on-one, backdoor to Asar Thompson. Pacers intercept this, running the fast break here. In transition goes Jackson. Outside here for three for the Pacers, riles it down. Big time shot from the corner there from Brown. 84-66 basketball game. Tobias Harris fires over Duncan Robinson. Pistons are looking for their 60th win of the regular season. Cade fires inside here to Paul Reed, lays it up and in. Paul Reed is a menace. I might have to get a B-ball Paul Reed emote. He's just too good. He's got 22 points. That's our third string center. 10 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Pacers working against Tobias Harris. I think he's going to get the belt tonight for sure. Paul Reed trying to deflect the Pacers shot down low. It's going to be blocked by Asar Thompson. Up to Tobias Harris. Run the fast break here. Working down low inside right-handed layup is off the mark, but Paul Reed's there for the putback layup. What can't this guy do, man? 88-66 basketball game. Pistons up by 22. 9:30 left to play in the third quarter. Pacers have it. Back the other way here. Top of the key goes Brown. Off to Slauson. One-on-one here. Back over to Jackson. Jackson has it against Cade Cunningham. Goes to his left. 1 second on the shot clock. Has to put up a prayer. In and out. Boarded by Paul Reed. The guy is just everywhere. 9:09 left to go in the third quarter. Cade Cunningham pulls up from three. That's off the mark. Boarded by the Pacers. Pistons up by 22 points here. Pacers have it. Top of the key here. Outside to Potter. One-on-one against Paul Reed from the corner. Working to his left over to the Pacers again. Cade nearly pickpockets Potter inside here. Potter misses the layup. It's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by the Pacers, I think. Pistons basketball back the other way. Potter's complaining it should have been a foul. He's not going to get the challenge, though. 8:45 left to go in the third quarter. Domination right now from this Pistons team. Love to see it. Tobias Harris has it on the left wing here. Working down low inside. Left-handed layup is good from Tobias Harris. 90-66 basketball game. Pacers have seen enough. We're going to a commercial break. Uncle T's taking over. 21 points. Paul Reed's got 24. With 6 boards and 3 assists. Cade's got 13 assists. He's got to get a triple-double. Pacers call a timeout. I'm sorry. I got to put this graphic back up on the screen. I'm sorry. I want to just... I need to look at this again because I still don't believe it. I still don't believe it, man. You're telling me the Pistons, the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference, that are about to get their 60th win of the regular season. They've had ginormous wins throughout the season. They've missed starters occasionally. Cade Cunningham goes down. Everybody said, oh, well, Cade went down. They're going to miss the 1 seed. Celtics are going to grab it. They've held that together. Durant and Cade are going to be on the 2028 Olympic team, whether the media likes it or not. And you have the Cavs and the Knicks ahead of the Pistons. What is going on? What are we doing here? Who makes these odds? Who makes them? I want to have a word. Did you not? Tell me you didn't watch a lick or an ounce of Pistons basketball once this season. It's like they're thinking, oh, the regular season just must not matter. Absolutely insane. Frank coming in with the $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Frank. Appreciate you, buddy. We'll play the All-Stars, and we don't care. Absolutely, Frank. Thanks again for the $2 super chat. They'll put you up on the screen, buddy. Thank you so much, Frank. Hype in the chat for Frank. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you, Frank. Frank is fantastic. Thank you, Frank. Absolutely insane, man. I'm going to put up every commercial break. The Knicks, I don't understand. How do you have the Knicks ahead of the Pistons when the Pistons destroyed you not once, not twice, but 3 times in the regular season? 3 times. Not just barely got by you, destroyed. I think in double digits every single matchup. And you're telling me you're going to put the Knicks as better odds over the team that beat them 3 times in the regular season. Absolutely insane, man. I might have to put like a Detroit versus everybody like basketball court in the playoffs or something behind it. It's just no respect whatsoever, man. Well, they don't have a superstar. I don't know how they can really go far in the postseason. I mean, Cade's all right, but like, you know, they haven't won a postseason yet, you know? This team's still super young. I mean, Duran's like, I don't know what to think about Jalen Duran. You know, he's only one of the best centers in the Eastern Conference, maybe the entire NBA. I mean, they'll have a nice, cute run, but NBA Finals, like, come on, let's be realistic here. These are the same guys that get paid that have not watched an ounce of Pistons basketball. 8:21 left to play in the third quarter. Pacers get it back down inside, miss the layup boarded by Cade Cunningham. They're going to call a foul, though, I think, on Paul Reed. The thing that irritated me the most the other day was they had a segment on First Take. They were like, oh, well, Cade Cunningham's back from his lung injury. Does this put the Pistons back into, NBA title contenders? And they're like, oh, well, now because Cade Cunningham's back, I think it gives the Pistons a way better chance. It's like, yeah, obviously. Can you talk about some other player besides Cade Cunningham? Maybe Danish Jenkins or Paul Reed or maybe Kevin Huerter, the emergence of Ron Holland. These guys on a national spotlight stage that know nothing about basketball. Just give me the Celtics or the Thunder, I don't know about the Pistons, man. Just I don't know. I mean, they had a cute season, but I don't know. It's just shameless. 90-68 basketball game. Duncan Robinson on the left wing here working down low inside. Shot off the window is good. 92-68 basketball game. 7:57 left to play in the third quarter. Pacers kick it back out for 3. That shot's off the mark. It's going to be Pistons basketball. Basketball went out of bounds. Last touch by the Pacers. I love to see it, man. 7:51 left to play in the third quarter. I love it. Let's have the media and everybody else that isn't a Pistons fan keep hating on us. It really is Detroit versus everybody, apparently. Cade Cunningham, mid-range jump shots off the mark, boarded by Slauson. Over to Jackson. We're on the fast break here, working against Duncan Robinson. Nice left-handed layup for Thompson. 7:30 left to play in the third quarter. Cade Cunningham over to Duncan Robinson. Duncan has it, fires over to Cade, looking at Paul Reed. Paul Reed sets the screen. Cade rolls off it. He wants to get this 10th point here because it'll get him closer to triple-double. Cade Cunningham, mid-range jump shots off the mark. Asar Thompson saves the rebound. Kick it back out to Tobias Harris in the corner for 3. He buries it. Uncle T having the game of his life right now. 95-70 basketball game. 7:05 left to go in the third quarter. Pacers have it. Top of the key here. Potter one-on-one here. Swings it over around to Jackson. Jackson one-on-one. Down low inside. Left-handed layup is good. 95-72 basketball game. That was a crazy save from Asar. He saved that jumping out of bounds and threw it to Tobias for the corner three. Asar Thompson working down low here. Mid-range jump shot for Asar's off the mark, boarded by Potter. Pacers have it back the other way here. Jackson has it one-on-one against Paul Reed. Switches off to Asar Thompson. Over to Potter. Potter finds the Pacers on the right wing here. Down low to Potter again. Potter intercepted by Tobias Harris. Tobias comes up with the steal over to Asar Thompson. Asar crosses half court, finds Duncan Robinson. Down low to Cade. Cade inside Tobias. Down low to Paul Reed. Phenomenal ball movement on that play right there. 6:13 left to go in the third quarter. What is Paul Reed's career high? Can somebody find that out? He's got 26 points right now. Pacers basketball on the right wing here. Working on the left wing. Down inside the basket. Shot is off the mark. Boarded by Cade Cunningham. Cade has it. Crosses half court for the Pistons. Out to Tobias Harris. Pump fakes. Drives inside here. Back out Duncan Robinson. Duncan is just toying with this Pacers defense. Mid-range jump shots no good. Paul Reed nearly tried to grab the rebound. It's going to be out of bounds though. Last touch by the Pistons. Pacers basketball. Cade currently is stepping off the floor. He has 14 assists, 8 boards, and 7 points. Paul Reed has 26 points. Jocelyn, his career high is 30 points. All right, we need him to get him his career high. He has to beat it right now. I mean, he's 5 points away from beating his career high. We got to get to Paul Reed tonight. 97-72 basketball game. 5:40 left to go here. Pacers drive inside. Floaters off the mark. It's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by the Pacers. Pistons basketball. Absolutely insane. If Asar can just make the little jump shot. And he's been slowly working on it. And again, he's on this team for his defense. And if we get his offense, it's a bonus. Oh yeah, if Asar can get his offensive game going, I don't think anybody can stop us. 97-72 basketball game. 5:28 left to go in the third quarter. Pistons up by 25. Paul Reed over to Dennis Jenkins. Jenkins drives inside, finds Asar Thompson for the slam. Pistons up by 27. 5:15 left to go in the third quarter. Pacers have it. Top of the key. Finds off to Peter. Peter down low here into Huff. Over to Obi Toppin. He tries a corner three. It's off the mark. Boarded by Javonte Green. Asar Thompson crosses half court. Just feed Paul Reed. I want to see Paul Reed go for 40 tonight. Asar Thompson inside here at Dennis Jenkins. Jenkins mid-range jumper on the way is no good. Boarded by Huff. We're just toying with the Pacers right now. 4:48 left to go in the third quarter. Pacers have it. Top of the key here. Swings it over. One-on-one. It is Jackson. He has it, drives inside against Dennis Jenkins. Shot is good. Count the bucket and the foul for Jackson. Jackson's going to go to the free throw line. I mean, he's looking like prime Shaq out there right now. He might be the best player ever. If you gave me a choice between 2026 Paul Reed or 96 Jordan, I think I'm taking Paul Reed. 99-72 basketball game. What's up, Alex? How you doing? If you guys are new to the stream, like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys all stopping in. Welcome to the show. Jackson knocks down the free throws. It is going to be Pistons basketball back the other way. I'm serious. I think I might take Paul Reed. There's nobody that can stop him right now. I don't even know if Jordan could defend him. Yeah, shout out to Javonte Green. He's played every single game this season so far for the Pistons. Oh, love to see it, man. Pistons 93% are going to win this game. Who are the 7%ers? Let me know if you voted for the Pacers. I feel sorry for you, man. Jenkins has the top of the key working against Jones. Bad pass. It's going to be intercepted by Huff. Up the other way goes Obi Toppin. Toppin has it against Karis LeVert. 4:20 left to go in the third quarter. Toppin has it, working down low inside here. Kick it back out to Huff. Cross-court pass to Peter. Peter fires from three. It's off the mark, boarded by Kevin Herter. Herter crosses half court for Red Velvet. Over to Isaiah Stewart. Stewart has on the right wing. Over to Red Velvet. Velvet working inside here. Step back mid-range jump shot for Red Velvet is good. Pistons have 101 points, and it isn't even the end of the third quarter yet. Air Reed. You get like the Jordan logo and you put Paul Reed's face on it. I'm going to do that as my next emote. 5:43 left to go in the third quarter. Step back three on the way is good for the Pacers. Thompson knocks it down. 101-78 basketball game. Pistons up by 23. Jenkins has it. One-on-one here. Over to Kevin Herter. Herter on the right wing here. Bothered by Peter. Step back three for Red Velvet on the way is in and out. It's going to be boarded by Obi Toppin. Toppin has it. Fires over to Thompson. Thompson on the right wing. Peter sets the screen. Thompson rolls off it. Working down low inside. Thompson fires over to Huff for three. That's off the mark. Boarded by Isaiah Stewart. Jenkins now running the fast break for the Pistons. Crosses half court. 3:05 left to go in the third quarter. Jenkins drives inside. Blocked by Huff. Peter comes up with it. Finds Toppin on the left wing here. He's working against Kevin Herter. Down low to Huff. Huff puts up a layup. Count the bucket and the foul for Huff. 101-80 basketball game. Wait a minute. I'm gonna do something really quick. Hang on 1 second. I'm gonna go to commercial break and then I'm gonna have a graphic made. Hang on 1 second here. I'm gonna use this. We need to get this as an emote. Wait. Hang on, wait. Give me like 60 seconds and I'm gonna put up the greatest graphic of all time. Here we go. Alright, give me 1 second. 101-80. Hornets would be a fun series. I think the Sixers against Embiid would be a good series. Even the Magic or the Heat. I think it's gonna be a good series. Do you guys think the Pistons are going to sweep the first round? Do you think we'll take it in 5 or 6? I don't think it'll go to game 7, but you never know. What's up, Sir Morty? How you doing, buddy? Appreciate you stopping in. Paul Reed. Here we go. Wait. I got the next emote. Hang on. I'm sending it over right now. We're in a commercial break right now. This is how Paul Reed's playing right now. Hang on. Wait. I'm gonna... Okay, it's coming. Hang on. Hang on 1 second. It's coming over here. Should be... Alright, we're in a commercial break. What was I talking about? The crazy thing about these broadcasts is when the Pistons are up by 50,000 points, you get to do stuff like this. All right, let me pull this up here. Okay, this is going to be my next emote. Hang on. Here we go. Ready? Wait for it. I'm going to put them on the screen, the whole stream. Oh, this is perfect. I think we found the new face of the NBA logo. I think we found him. Hang on. Here he is. You ready? Here it comes. Where is it? Come on, Paul Reed. I gotta find it. My desktop is so cluttered. There he is. There he is. I'm just gonna leave it up on the whole screen. There he is, Paul Reed. That's how Paul Reed's playing right there. We're gonna leave him right there. Air Jordan Paul Reed. Give me Paul Reed instead of Prime MJ all day, every day. That's how he's playing in this game right now. I'm going to make that next email. It's going to be that. Oh, Dance Jenkins back the other way here for the Pistons. Karis LeVert has it on the left wing over to Kevin Herter. Herter on the right wing, bothered by Peter. I can't even concentrate. I'm just looking at Paul Reed's greatness. Isaiah Stewart finds Dance Jenkins. Jenkins drives inside. Left-handed layup's no good. Boarded by Huff. Up the other way goes the Pacers. Peter has it. Crosses half court for Indiana. Peter over to Jones. Jones has it, drives inside against Jenkins. Good defense from Dan Jenkins. Back over to Obi Toppin. Fires over to Thompson. Thompson down low to Toppin. Intercepted by the Pistons. Jenkins back the other way here. Jenkins has it down low inside out to Karis LeVert. LeVert thought about a three, working down low inside. Back over to Red Velvet. Kevin Huerter has it down inside to Isaiah Stewart for the slam. Great pass from Kevin Huerter. 103-81 basketball game. 1:55 left to go in the third quarter. Pistons are on cruise control, up 22. Pacers on the left wing here. Huff has it, finds it over to Peter. Peter working down low inside, back out to Toppin. Toppin, cross-court pass for three is no good. It's going to be a foul underneath, though, by Jenkins, I think. Why didn't the Looney Tunes recruit B-ball Paul Reed instead of Jordan? I'm telling you. He has just been absolutely on fire in this entire game. What's up, Bugs? How you doing? 103-81 basketball game. Good stuff, man. They just need to find some playing time for Paul Reed. Like, he doesn't play unless Isaiah Stewart or Jalen Duren is injured. Because he's our third stringer. But look at, how do you not put the best player of all time on the floor? 103-81 basketball game. Paul Reed. Paul Reed's going to take over the color commentary right now. He's going to take over the color commentary. Look at him. He's just sitting there all nice and perfect. He's taking over the rest of the stream. He's got 26 points, 6 boards, 3 assists. He has to get his career high. His career high is 31. And right now, I mean, he might be the greatest player of all time. Pacers make the free throw. 103-83 basketball game. 1:40 left to go in the third quarter. Pistons up by 20. Jenkins has it top of the key here. Outside to Green. Green fires over to Paul. God bless, I can't even. My mind's thinking about Paul Reed. Beef Stew misses the three. 103-83 basketball game. 1:22 left to play in the third quarter. Pacers kick it back outside for Jones. He tries a three. He rattles it down. 103-86 basketball game. It's going to be pretty embarrassing if we somehow blow this game and lose this game. 108 left to go in the third quarter. Dance Jenkins has it. Down low here, working inside. Out to Isaiah Stewart. Stewart catch and shoot three is good. 106-86 basketball game. Pistons up by 20. 55 seconds left to go. They're going to call a reach-around foul, offensive foul on the Pacers. It's going to be a turnover for the Pacers. Pistons get it back. You know, like the Space Jam song, I Want to Fly Like an Eagle? Imagine, like, Jordan's warming up. Imagine Paul Reed warming up with that song in the background. Oh, man. 106-86 basketball game. Stewart and Huff were having a little bit of beef going on there. They called an offensive foul on Huff. I think they actually might take a look at this to see if it's a flagrant foul. He took a swing at Isaiah Stewart. That is that's not a good idea to swing at Stewart right there. Biz, thank you for the support, buddy. Appreciate you stopping in. BIZZS4W. Thank you so much, dude. Welcome in. Pistons are not losing this game. I hope not. We've been kind of doing very hilarious commentary in the second half, not really taking it seriously ever since the Pistons have went up by 20 points. That's what's great about these streams. You can do stuff like this. You can do stuff like this. You can put Paul Reed in the face of the entire show and just let him just take control of everything. Oh, man. If you guys knew the stream, like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys will stop into the action. Welcome to the party, folks. Paul Reed. I want to see him get his career high to close out the regular season. Wouldn't that be fantastic? Official review right now still going on. Huff took, I don't want to say a swing at Isaiah Stewart, but he kind of like shoved him a little bit. And they're still kind of talking to each other down the floor here. Isaiah Stewart didn't really appreciate that. What's up, Hal? How you doing? 106-86 basketball game. Pistons up by 20 on cruise control here. Jenkins has it. Crosses half court. What's up, Weeping? How you doing, dude? 45 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Kevin Huerter has it. Outside of Jenkins. Cross-court pass to LeVert. LeVert driving inside here. Reverse layups. No good. He does get called for the foul. He's going to go to the free throw line. What a season indeed, dude. 60 wins. I think I've called like 60 or 61 games. I had to miss Monday and Tuesday, unfortunately, this year because I had bowling. I'm not going to be doing Tuesday next year. I'm just going to be doing Monday. But it's been crazy so far. Cannot wait for the postseason. It's going to be fantastic. First game, they're projected to play April 19th, which is a Sunday. And the reason why is because the playoffs start Saturday the 18th, but the Pistons have to play the winner of the 8-9 game, which is going to be Friday, the 17th. And they don't do a back-to-back, so they're going to be on Sunday is what they're guessing. 108-86 basketball game. 40 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Pacers have it, top of the key. On the right wing goes Slauson. Slauson outside here to Toppin. Toppin fires for three. That's good. Big-time shot for Obi Toppin. 108-89 basketball game. 26 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Karis LeVert has it on the left wing here, out to Dennis Jenkins. Looking to slow down the offense for possibly the final shot here. Jenkins has it. Top of the key, Kevin Huerter sets the screen. Jenkins rolls inside here, out to Kevin Huerter. He fires for three on the way. That's off the mark. Jenkins grabs the rebound, though. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Going to be Pacers basketball. Toppin puts it up. Tried to put it between his legs and slam it home. It's going to be... I don't think he got the shot off, though, in time. The dunk off in time. It's going to be 108-89. Good stuff. Mark that frame and 8. You're entering a world of pain. Yeah, it's been crazy so far, man. Absolutely fantastic. I obviously hope, like, it's good content if it's a down-to-the-wire close game. I enjoy it more, to be honest with you. It's just way more fun, in my opinion, if it's a way closer game. But I don't also mind blowout wins either. Blowout losses suck. And we had that a couple times this season when the Spurs destroyed us earlier on. The Cavs got our number in the second half. The last matchup, I think we played the Cavs. But I don't mind this either because you can do, you can put up Paul Reed Air Jordan logos. Oh, good stuff, man. So we're in a commercial break going to the fourth quarter. Pistons about to get their 60th win of the regular season, which puts them, I think, the third time they've ever done that. The last time they did it was in 05-06, the year after they won the title. And then the first championship year, 88-89, they crossed 60 wins. So, good stuff. Thanks, Willie. Appreciate you, dude. Everybody is rule. Yeah, trying to get Stewart mad. You know, it was funny. I don't know if you guys saw the replay, but Brandon Miller, dunked, and he, landed on Duncan Robinson. This was on Friday against the Hornets. And Duncan was what are you doing? It was intentional, too. Miller hung on the rim and, forced his momentum and his weight and, landed on Duncan Robinson when he came back down. And then Duran kind of had to separate them. Moses was parting the Red Sea. Duran had to separate the two of them. And then they have a camera cut to Isaiah Stewart on the sidelines. And he's just holding his jersey is this really happening? It was hysterical. That was a good game. I mean, if we do get the Hornets, though, I think that could be a fun series. I think the Magic could be a good series, the Heat or the Sixers. Whoever we play, we'll be ready. And, 1 versus 8, you can't lose. You gotta win, however you do it. If it's 4, 5, 6, or 7 games, you gotta get it done. And I don't want to say there's a lot of pressure on this team because, again, the ceiling is still very high going into the next season as well. But, I think the floor is at least at a minimum second round, absolute bare minimum. Pacers slam it down back the other way here. Back from commercial break. 108-91 basketball game. Realistic, though, I could see Game 7 Eastern Conference Finals if we stay healthy. But we got a long way to go, though, still. 11:30 left to go in the fourth quarter. Ron Holland, the left wing, finds Kevin Huerter. Huerter off to Ron Holland. Holland catch and shoot three is off the mark. Javonte Green grabs the rebound. Fires over to Kevin Huerter, swings around to Dan Jenkins. Jenkins fires for three. That's off the mark, boarded by the Pacers. Pacers get it back the other way here, 108-91. 11:10 left to go in the fourth quarter. Pacers over to Potter. He tries a three. That's off the mark, boarded by Kevin Huerter. Off to Jenkins, crosses half court here. It's going to be top of the key here. Swings around to Kevin Huerter. Off to Javonte Green. Green catch and shoot three. Shooting practice is good. 111-91 basketball game. 10:45 left to go in the fourth quarter. Pacers outside here. It's going to be putting up a shot. Shot is off the mark, boarded by Ron Holland. A couple of you guys are saying, are you going to cover the play-in tournament? There's a chance. I'll put up a poll, honestly, right now. Pacers take a deep three. It's off the mark, boarded by Ron Holland. I'll put up a poll. Isaiah Stewart has it, crosses half court to Javonte Green. Green has it, catch and shoot three on the right wing, is off the mark, boarded by the Pacers. Pacers get it back here, swings it around to Thompson. Thompson has it, working down low, intercepted by Javonte Green. Green has it in transition, back over to Kevin Huerter, catch and shoot three from the corner, is off the mark, boarded by Potter. Pacers have it on the right wing here. Looking to cut the lead here. Pacers working inside, left-handed layup is good. You had Jackson put that in a 111-93 basketball game. Jenkins on the right wing here beefs Ucessa's screen. Outside to Ron Holland. They're going to call a foul, though. I can, if you guys want. So the Friday before the first playoff game for the Pistons on Sunday is going to be the 8-9 game. I thought about it. I'm still on the fence with it. I don't know if I'm just going to just wait, because that's all. I mean, it's a week, basically. We're going to have from now until next Sunday where the Pistons are going to play their first game. So I could do a play-by-play for the 8-9 game if you guys want on the Friday before, and just to kind of get a feel of like who we could potentially face in the first round. I'm not sure yet. I'm still kind of toying with that idea. We got our official review right now. Isaiah Stewart going at the Pacers. Slauson came up with a personal foul. Stewart didn't appreciate that. 111-93 basketball game. We could stop him. Yeah, I'll toy with it if you guys want. Let me see here. I won't announce anything. If I do go live, I'll surprise go live. Let's put it that way. If I do, I do. If I don't, I'll just save it for next Sunday for the first Pistons game, the first playoff game. But I'll just say 50-50 chance. May or may not do the 8-9 playing game on Friday. It's to be announced. Yeah, to be determined. I'll do shorts for sure. I'll do like the shorts of the play-in tournament, cover that, and then maybe play-by-play the Friday before of the 8-9 game. All right, sounds good. They're looking at this review right now to see if it's a flagrant foul on Jalen Slauson. He hacked Isaiah Stewart down low. They're not sure if it's a common foul or a flagrant foul, so that's what they're trying to review right now. JB will lose it Bobby Knight style. He just throws a chair on the court. Paul Reed's 4 points away from tying his career high. I know. I wish JB would get him in the game. You know, there's 9:33 left. They're up by 18. They might check back in. They might not. It's hard to say just yet. If you guys are new to the stream, though, like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys stopping in. Shout out to the Pacers fans tuning in, sprinkled in occasionally. You guys have had a rough season, but Pistons are looking good right now. Gonna be doing every single Pistons playoff play-by-play game for you guys, and it's gonna be electric. Ref is still trying to figure out if this is a flagrant foul or a personal foul right now. They haven't decided quite just yet. It is a flagrant foul type 2. Wow. It's a flagrant 2 foul on Slauson against Isaiah Stewart, so he's out of the game. Wow. And they got a couple techs on the Pacers assistant coaches. Crazy. Kind of a weird time to pick up a flagrant 2 foul late in the fourth quarter when you're down 18. But whatever floats your boat. Wow. So Slauson's gone. Yeah, flagrant foul. Flagrant 2 foul on Slauson. Wow. 111-93 basketball game. Appreciate you, Frank. So, it's going to be Isaiah Stewart at the free throw line, shooting these free throws. It's weird. Usually, when a flagrant 2 foul is involved with Isaiah Stewart, usually it ends up on Isaiah Stewart's hands, but it was against Isaiah Stewart. So, good deal. He misses the free throw. He's got 2 free throws here, so he's got 1 more to go. 111-93 basketball game. Second free throw on the way is good. 112-93. It's crazy if Blaha is going to be back next year. What sucks is that, which makes 0 sense, they're not having local coverage of the NBA playoffs. So like George Blaha and Kelser and Mark Champion are not doing playoff games, which is incredibly stupid. I don't know why they're not doing it, just the network and the media rights, I guess, but kind of insane. So it's on Amazon Prime, Peacock, and ESPN. They're the 3 different streaming services. It's insane. Isaac Jones steps on the floor here for the Pistons, misses the layup. 9:20 left to go in the second half here. Pacers get it back the other way here. Thompson fires for 3. Is good. 112-96. 9:05 left to play in the fourth quarter. Javonte Green on the left wing here. Yeah, Pistons are looking to escape with this. I don't think they're going to get the starters back in. Jenkins has it. Inside here, back over Javonte Green. Catch and shoot 3 on the way is good. 115-96 basketball game. 8:45 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pacers have it on the left wing here. It's going to be a kick ball from the Pistons, and it's going to be Pacers basketball to bounce here. Kick ball by Javonte Green. Thanks, Al. Yeah, it's been fun. Blaha's. Can you imagine doing 50 years of play-by-play? I mean, that's just ridiculous. 8:39 left to play in the fourth quarter. Thompson back outside here to Huff. Huff working inside. Slams it down over Isaac Jones. 115-98 basketball game. What's going on, AWW? 8:25 left to play in the fourth quarter. Jenkins has it, top of the key here, over to Isaac Jones. Back over to Jenkins, working down low. Bad pass intercepted by the Pacers. Ron Holland comes up with the foul, though. They might call us a clear path foul against Ron Holland because he was in the transition on the fast break. 115-98, that's his second foul on Ron Holland. Yeah, they are going to call it a loose ball foul on Ron Holland. So it's going to be free throws to the Pacers. Pacers knock it down. Jackson makes the first free throw. They're going to get the ball back. Get to these 60 wins for sure. 8:15 left to go in the fourth quarter. Pacers have it. Working down low inside, back out to Brown. Brown catch and shoot three is good. 115-102. The Pacers have started to make this a somewhat interesting game. Now it's a 13-point deficit. Isaac Jones has it, top of the key here. Finds Javonte Green. Green has it, working down low, out to Kevin Huerter. Huerter catches it, working inside here. Out to Ron Holland. Catch and shoot three on the way is in and out. It's going to be boarded by Jenkins. Jenkins on the corner, finds Ron Holland, cutting to the rim, back out to Jenkins. He catches it again. He drives now inside. Spin move, turnaround shots off the mark. It's going to be Pacers basketball back the other way. Pacers, Potter catches it on the corner over to Brown. Brown now has it, finds Thompson. Thompson drives inside, kick it back out to Potter. Potter thought about a three, driving inside, outside. Now pinballs off the rim. Pistons come up with it. Javonte Green in transition to the bucket, out to Ron Holland. Catch and shoot three is on the way. It's off the mark. It's going to be a foul underneath, though, against the Pacers. It's going to stay here with Pistons basketball. Isn't it insane, Naughty Ghost? The NBA lottery system is just a joke. It's so bad, man. 7:02 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pistons, I think, are going to call a timeout here. We're going to go to a commercial break. Who's the GOAT, MJ or LeBron? The answer's right here. Paul Reed in the flesh and blood. What an absolute stud. I gotta make that an emote. Oh. Too funny. 7:02 left to play in the fourth quarter, guys. We're in a commercial break. Pistons are on the verge of getting to 60 wins. And it's going to be fantastic, man. It'd be the third time in franchise history that we get to 60 wins. The last time they did it was 20 years ago. 05-06 season. That was the year after, well, 2 years after they won the finals. Absolutely fantastic. Pistons up by 13 over the Pacers. I'm going to make a Paul Reed documentary. He's just so good, man. Undrafted player, by the way, too. $115-102. Pistons up by 13. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun doing these play-by-play streams. It's funny because, you know, Thursday Night Football happened, and I just want to do some commentary for the football games for the NFL. And then we did a couple Lions games in between, which was fun. And then I think it was the second or the third game of the regular season. And I just said, I'll do the Pistons. Why not? And it was a lot of fun. And I think the basketball has a different pace than the NFL does. Like the NFL, you have a play, and then there's 30 seconds. They call a timeout. They huddle. If there's a flag on the play, they got to challenge the play. Like there's just more, I don't know, there's more stuff happening in play-by-play for basketball, I feel like, than there is football. So, especially when your team's good. Like, I feel bad for, like, the Wizards and the Pacers and, you know, the Nets commentators that they just have to commentate their horrible season. At least it's way more fun when you have a good team to commentate. So, yeah. I hope we can have a deep playoff run, right? Like, obviously, it would suck to get eliminated and upset in the first round, even the second round, you know. But I think if we go toe-to-toe with a team like, you know, the Celtics or the Cavs, or, you know, we get somewhat of a deep run, maybe late May, early June, we shall see. But again, a best of 7. We're going to see how this team operates in a best of 7, because JB's pretty good at adjusting stuff. Kevin Huerter, mid-range jump shots off the mark. It's going to be rebounded by the Pacers back the other way here. Pistons looking to seal this one up here. It's still a 13-point game. So, a couple threes made. Pacers can get right back in this. Thompson drives baseline, kick it back out to Potter. Catch and shoot three on the way is no good. Boarded by Javonte Green. Green has it across this half court here over to Kevin Huerter. Huerter steps on a three. It's good. Kevin Huerter from beyond the arc fires. I think that's his third or fourth made three of the game. 118-102. 6:20 left to go in the fourth quarter here. Potter has it on the right wing here, working against Javonte Green. Backdoor fine here to Jones is up and in. 118-104. Kevin Huerter has it on the right wing, working against Huff. They're going to call a foul away from the basketball, I think on Thompson, trying to guard Isaac Jones down low. The third quarter score was the Pistons led 27-26 in terms of total points. Sasser checks into the game here. 6 minutes left to go here. Kevin Huerter drives inside, back out to Kevin Huerter. Jones has it, working down low inside, draws the foul. Yeah, I mean, NBA champions would be amazing. You know, can the Pistons get there? I think they're fully capable of. I think it's the Cavs and the Celtics are the two teams that are going to keep us on our heels. But then again, you know, in a best of 7, anything can happen. Yeah, Huerter's got 14 points. Kevin Huerter and Javonte Green step off the floor here. Tolu Smith checks into the game here for the Pistons. Good to see Tolu get some playing time. Pistons up by 15. Jones free throw on the way is good. 120-104. Jones has it, crosses half court here for Indiana. Potter sets the screen. Jones rolls off it over to Huff. He thought about a three. He's working inside the paint now. Kick it back out to Thompson. Thompson drives inside here. It's going to be off his leg. It's going to be Pistons basketball out of bounds. Starters are done. Starters are not going to come back into this game, I don't think. Sasser crosses half court here, working against Jones, top of the key here, goes to his right. Step back three for Marcus Sasser on the way is no good. Jones run the floor here. It's going to be a foul away from the basketball against Sasser, against Huff. $120-104, Pistons up by 16. Webcam went out for whatever reason. That was weird. Got this brand new webcam. It's been acting strange as of late. 5:24 left to go. Pacers looking to inbound here. Over to Jones, top of the key against Marcus Sasser. Huff sets the screen. Jones rolls off it over to Huff. Catch and shoot three on the way is good. 120-107. Pistons are in the bonus. Pacers aren't going away lightly. 5:08 left to go in the fourth quarter. Sasser has the top of the key. Chazanier also checks into the game. Sasser looking to dance on Potter. Over to Tolu Smith. Smith has it. Finds Ron Holland. Holland down low to Tolu Smith. Loses it. Intercepted by the Pacers. Pacers get it back the other way. Cross-court pass to Potter. It's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by the Pacers, I think. So it's going to be a turnover, Pacers-Pistons basketball. 4:47 left to go in the fourth quarter. If you guys are new to the stream, do me a favor, guys. Like the live stream. Subscribe if you guys are new. It's free. It helps me out a lot. We're going to be doing every single Pistons playoff game this postseason. Sasser has it. Finds Tolu Smith inside. Blocked by Huff. Now they're going to call a late foul on Huff. Tolu Smith's going to go to the free throw line. Duncan Robinson is not going to go back in. The starters are off. I'm sorry to break it to you, but your degenerate, shameless parlay is not going to hit, my friend. Yeah, I wish they would have put Paul Reed in there. Same with Cade. Cade was close to a triple-double tonight, but he had like 14 or 15 assists. Couple free throws on the way here for Tolu Smith. First free throw's good. Second free throw on the way here is up and in. Tolu Smith knocks down both free throws. 122-107. Pacers have it. Top of the key here. Jones working against Sasser. On the left wing goes Jones, working down low inside. Floater off the glass is no good. Tip back up and in, though, by Indiana. 122-109. Still a 13-point game. No problem. 4:16 left to go in the fourth quarter. Sasser on the right wing here. Over to Jones. Ron Holland catches it over to Chaz Lanier. Lanier is going to step out of bounds. Turnover for the Pistons. Pacers get it back. .408 in the fourth quarter. Huff has it, top of the key here, working against Tolu Smith, one-on-one. On the right wing. Back outside now to Thompson. It's going to be a foul call on Tolu Smith working against Huff. Pacers basketball out of bounds. Look at how many shameless, degenerate viewers we have in my chat. Pistons -14 on the edge of my seat. Cade sucks. He purposely wasn't trying to get 10, and it was blatantly obvious. Yeah, Cade's going to jeopardize his entire career because you didn't hit your over-under on his points. 3:48 left to go in the fourth quarter. Off to Huff. Catch and shoot three is good. 10-point game. 3:40 left to go in the fourth quarter. Sasser has it on the right wing here. Step back three for Sasser is off the mark. Tolu Smith grabs the rebound and puts it back up and in. That's a big-time rebound by Tolu Smith. Pacers making a little bit dramatic here. 3:24 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pacers drive inside. Potter slams it down. 10-point game. 124-114. Sasser, top of the key, working against Huff, one-on-one. Outside to Tolu Smith. Smith has it, trying to get to Chaz Lanier. Lanier has it, drives inside here. Mid-range floater for Chaz Lanier is good. Big-time shot for Chaz Lanier right there. 126-114. 2:50 left to go in the fourth quarter. Pistons up by 12. Pacers have it, top of the key, working against Ron Holland. Off the Thompson, fires for three. He fills it up. 126-117. 9-point basketball game. 2:39 left to go in the fourth quarter. Sasser has it, top of the key, over to the Pistons. Pistons steal it, turn it over, Pacers get it back the other way. 2:28 left to go in the fourth quarter. Pacers have it, working down low inside. Catch and shoot three on the way is good. It's a 6-point game. 126-120. Here come the Pacers. 2:15 left to go in the fourth quarter. Marcus Sasser has it, top of the key, working against the Pacers. It just got interesting all of a sudden. Sasser has it, Tolu Smith looking to set the screen. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Pull up three for Sasser. On the way is good. Big time shot for Marcus Sasser. 129-120. What's up, Brunel? 1:50 left to go in the fourth quarter. Pistons up by 9. JB still trusting to leave his guys out there. Pacers step back three on the way is no good. Boarded by Ron Holland. Gave it a little bit of a sweat. Sasser has it. 1:40 left to go. Top of the key here. 13 seconds in the shot clock. One-on-one against Jones. Tolu Smith asking for it. Top of the key here, looking to set the screen. Sasser rolls off it. Step back three on the way for Sasser is no good. Tolu Smith tried to grab the rebound. It's off the mark, though. Burnell renewing his membership. Thank you so much, Burnell. Appreciate you, buddy. Hype in the chat for Burnell. Put your name on the screen, Burnell. Thank you so much, dude. Sasser with a huge three right there to give the Pistons up by 9. The Pacers had an opportunity right there to cut the deficit, and Sasser with a ginormous three right there. Thank you, Burnell. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, dude. Credit to the Pacers, though. I think this is like a 16.5-point favorite the Pistons were at, and the Pacers came back in the fourth quarter. I mean, they've outscored the Pistons by 10 points, 31-21. I think a little bit too late, though, for Indiana. There's 1:23 left to go in the fourth quarter. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the streams, man. Cannot wait until the NBA postseason. We're going to be doing every single Pistons play-by-play live stream, and I cannot wait, man. It's going to be absolutely electric. Hopefully you guys can tune into the shows. They're projecting the first game's going to be Sunday. I don't know if it's going to be an afternoon game or a night game. We're going to get the schedule the second the play-in tournament's over with. But they're saying Sunday the 19th. And usually Sunday, it could be an early afternoon day game. Usually Sundays tip off earlier than like a weekday. But we shall see. Thanks, Garden. Appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for the support, Garden. Garden is the man. 129-120 basketball game. Yeah, it's going to be fun. We're going to do like Pistons trivia at the halftime during the playoff games. We'll be talking about the box score, the game overall. We'll answer the chat's questions. And yeah, hopefully we can get some good content. Going to be spectacular. All right, so the Pacers are down 9. They cut it down to 6. Like, I can't emphasize how big that 3 from Sasser was. Because the Pacers were starting to make some shots down the stretch. So, Pistons looking to put this one away to get them to 60 wins. Let's get the number 60. Yes, sir. 129-120. Like I said, if you guys are new to the stream, subscribe, hit the like button. We're approaching 2,000 subscribers, which is pretty cool. So, thank you guys for that. It's crazy, though, like, the turnaround between the Pacers in just one season. Like, going from the NBA Finals to one of the worst teams in basketball. They've had a ton of injuries, though, so you can't really blame them too much. But, you know, I see a lot of this Pistons team in last year's Pacers team. You know, a team that was overlooked. You know, I mean, we got the 1 seed. The Pacers didn't get the 1 seed last year. But, again, according to these odds for the Eastern Conference, NBA champ, we're 22-1 right now. So, you know, it is Detroit versus everybody. It always has been. It always will be. So we shall see how far we can go. 123 left to go in the fourth quarter. Tolu Smith knocks down he splits the free throws. 130-120. Pistons up by 10. 120 left to go in the fourth quarter here. Pacers basketball back the other way. Potter looking to drive outside here to Brown. Brown has it over to Jones. Jones bothered by Sasser. Swings it around here to Thompson. Thompson working down low inside. It's going to be a foul on Tolu Smith. They're going to go to the free throw line. Pacers have 1 timeout. Pistons have 2 timeouts left. Yeah, what a crazy season overall, man. Yeah, I don't understand that. Like, the Pistons, the fact that they are, I mean, 4th best odds to win the East as the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference, the 3rd best record in basketball. It doesn't make any sense to me, but again, it could be a good thing too, because I'd rather be kind of the underdog overlooked team rather than the heavy pressured favorite, you know? So I think that could put a chip on our shoulders, and they got a lot to play for. Pacers missed the free throw. Pistons up by 9, looking to close it out. 1:03 left to go in the fourth quarter. Sasser has it top of the key, working against Jones. Under a minute left to go here. Sasser has it. Tolu Smith looking to set the screen for Sasser. Sasser rolling off of it, switching over to Potter. Sasser, again, looking to Ron Holland now. Holland bothered by Thompson. Has to get a crazy shot off at the buzzer. He hits it. What a shot from Ron Holland on the right wing. He shot that from another zip code, and that one goes down. Wow, what a shot from Ron Holland. 133-121 basketball game. Pacers have it on the right wing. Working against Isaac Jones. Reverse layup for the Pacers is no good. Tolu Smith grabs the rebound up to Ron Holland. Holland is going to run this out, man, and the Pistons are going to escape with a victory. 133-121, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, the Pistons, for the 3rd time in their franchise history, have hit 60 wins in the regular season. And folks, it's been absolutely a pleasure and a privilege to be your crazy, insane, weird, online YouTube play-by-play guy. My first ever year doing this. Pistons are going to finish with a record of 60-22. Appreciate all the support from all of you guys. It's been a lot of fun, man. And are you guys ready? We are about to enter what could be a historic postseason for the Detroit Pistons. I want all of you guys to be here in the chat, watching alongside with me, commentating the game. It's been an absolute honor, man. I thank you guys so much again for tuning into my little crazy stream. And I might do the game Friday to see who the Pistons play. I might just chill out. I'm working on this Pistons playoff hype video as well, guys. So expect to see that the day before the first playoff game on Sunday. The Pistons have. It's going to be like a minute-long short playoff like a hype video. It's going to be my best calls that I've done on stream, like a minute-long hype video. So if you guys want to tune into that, it'll be on the shorts page on my YouTube channel. Look for that around Saturday night, the night before the playoffs. And man, I cannot freaking wait, man. Thanks again for all the support. Love you all. I will see you all when I see you all next. It could be next Sunday. It might be Friday to see who the Pistons play for a best of 7. But it's been awesome, man. Thank you guys for everything. Love you guys. And it means a lot that you guys tune in and watch my shows. So you guys are fantastic. I love you all. God bless. And we will see you all in the postseason. Detroit basketball. Let's go win the finals.